27, The Surge. Episode 27, The Surge.
Hello, I'm Savannah Cassie. We're finally watching Season 3 of Ninjago, Episode 1 and 2. Let's get on to the reaction series.
The ultimate battle.
Yeah, I'm well aware what happened. I watched the episodes, and also, why is Kai narrating?
Much of Ninjago City was in ruin.
Yeah, no duh, it's in ruined. I'd be quite shocked if it wasn't.
It was a time to reflect on our past and build for our future.
Okay, that was super cool what they did with the glass thing.
Look, people, together we can do it.
Oh yeah, we get to finally meet Cyrus Borg. Oh my god, I love this guy.
And it became the center of great technological advance.
Wow, we just get futuristic Ninjago.
The age of the ninja came to an end.
Oh, you wish it came to end. You still have, what, 12 more seasons to go with? 9 more? I don't know, I'm not keeping track.
Hey, how about a little privacy?
How did Kai even realize that someone's sneaking up on him? Was Jay actually that loud? You guys are school teachers now? Who allowed you to guys be school teachers?
How do you turn this thing off? Hurry up, Cole. My liquid...
Wait, Brad? But isn't he in the school for bad boys? What's he doing? Did he get transferred?
Mr. Cole is the worst. I heard that.
And since Brad is here, are any of the other kids from Bad Boarding School here as well? I guess it is now called Gifted Children, so I'm guessing anyone's allowed in this school. But why are the ninjas teachers? Yep, this is definitely the school for bad boys that was once changed to the gifted students. Now it's changed to Sensei Wu's Academy. Who allowed you guys to be teachers? And another question. Do the people who used to go to Lloyd's old school for bad boys know that Lloyd is aged up? And what was their reaction to that?
Leave me out of it. I'm on break too.
Which one of the ninjas is helping Wu with his tea addiction? Wu does not need any more tea.
Is anyone else chapped that Lloyd gets to be the golden ninja and fly around accepting awards while...
I mean, he did defeat the Overlord. Is that how they gonna explain that Lloyd never actually met any of his older friends? Is because he's flying around, collecting rewards? They're like, oh wait, Lloyd aged up. That may be difficult, and we definitely don't want to explain that to, his younger friends. So let's make an excuse why he's not here.
We're stuck here being teachers with no powers.
Hey, no one forced you into this job. These kids already had teachers of their own. You did not have to crash the party and do this.
I saved you some pudding.
What did we talk about?
Oh, right. Boundaries.
Also, Jay, that is completely disgusting. You've been eating out of that pudding thing. Don't hand near the eaten pudding that you've already been eating.
Oh, danger?
An emergency?
Oh, a new menace?
They are so bored with their lives. Also, how long have they been teachers for?
Borg Industries, as in home to super genius reclusive savant Cyrus.
I like how Jay is a fanboy of Cyrus Borg.
In this world? Who cares?
Zane, that was completely rude. Why did you kick Jay?
Cyrus Borg. If you ask me, people should concern themselves with the lessons of the past.
I think they already did that. And also, I would recommend you not drinking out of Sensei Wu's tea.
Mora went...
What?
Wow, no one cared what Kai had to say at all.
The mighty Cole!
Mr. Cole is the worst.
I heard that.
Poor Cole.
So, we really are going back to the city. We haven't been there since, well,
Since Lloyd defeated the Overlord, which was supposed to be his father, which was actually misread, since a lot of other bullshit happened in Season 2, which I am gonna definitely make an angry video about. And no, anyone who does say, oh, nostalgia in the comments when I make the angry video is just gonna get goddamn locked. Well, at least Ninjago City actually looks like a goddamn city and not a barren wasteland.
Leave town a short while.
Nia, Pay attention to the road. You don't look off to the side of the road. That's how you get in car accidents.
It's not like we can't find where we're going.
Yeah, it's right in front of you. It's a giant building that's right in front of you that would take 2 seconds to walk there. Ooh, the technology hood Kai back talking it. So it's like, oh, you're gonna walk through these doors? You're gonna get crushed first.
I'm Pixel, Cyrus's primary interactive external assistant lifeform.
I don't care what anyone says about Season 3. You can shit on Season 3 as much as you want. But guess what? We get Pixel. Pixel saves Season 3.
I'm sorry to hear about the traffic accident.
Wow, news travels fast.
I mean, probably not, but technically she is a robot and she would be hooked up to all the computers and the cameras in Ninjago City. She would know everything that went around in the town.
Everything in new Ninjago City is fully automated and interconnected.
Well, that seems very dangerous. What if someone hacks the system?
I'm just saying.
Permission to scan?
Permission granted?
Yo, Zane has the hots for Pixel.
Check it out! Zane has an admirer!
Only for 2.5 seconds until they start dating.
Your hardware is outdated and your processor is slow and incompatible with ours.
Well, he is an old droid. His father did build him from scraps.
What powers you?
I don't know.
Yeah, and good luck figuring that out, because even we don't even know what powers Zane.
Ninja, blue ninja, red ninja, white ninja, golden ninja not identified. Wait for action.
Well, ain't that suspicious?
Oh, beyond cool! Uber
Yo, this is actually a really cool place.
He is working on a DIGEVERSE where the gamer will be digitally scanned in to take gaming to another level.
That is so cool, and also nice subtle foreshadowing.
Perfect match.
It's the latest craze. It finds your perfect partner with flawless results.
Not super flawless, so since you know they hooked Nia with Cole, who is definitely 100% gay, but in this season, he's definitely 100% goddamn confused.
Promise you will.
I'm not sure if this was a scrapped idea or if this was just a theory, but the Overlord was the one that made Cole pull up on screen. Like, it was actually supposed to be Jay, but he knew that the ninjas were coming, so he decided to split up the team by making a stupid love triangle. I don't know, but I always liked that theory or scrapped idea, if it was ever one.
She was predetermined.
Yeah, same reaction I would have if I saw someone that built spider robot legs for themselves.
With condolences, Zane. I heard about your father. Oh, he was a brilliant mind.
R.I.P. to Dr. Julian, the man that they killed off screen. How could they?
Overlord was destroyed? Who dreamed up the idea of building a corporate headquarters here?
The idiot you're talking to. The main idiot that built this building. Who else, Kai?
What better way to send a message to evil that we won't cower to anyone? I see.
Borg, buddy, please choose your next words very carefully, especially that I know the Overlord is definitely listening to you.
Life, all of Ninjago depends on it.
Protect.
Don't tell Kai this. Kai's not gonna get the hint. Tell anyone else. Tell Cole or tell Zane. They're much smarter than goddamn Kai.
Fits. Guys, hate to admit it, but maybe Kai is onto something.
Yeah, no duh, Kai is onto something. Mr. Borg secretly gave you a statue that was hollowed, which was filled with new uniforms and weapons.
Nice. These must be the Technoblades. We have to protect them with our lives.
Yeah, you guys should keep a hold of those weapons, knowing those weapons can definitely defeat the Overlord, but you guys don't know that yet.
You have the Technoblades, Kai! I think it made its point! We have to get on!
Well, the ninjas are definitely going to die. R.I.P. to the ninjas.
Our factory line where...
No, not the students! You can't murder them. Also, these are the wrong students to murder.
This will be the end of your tour.
Oh, they are so completely fucked. Sensei Wu, be careful! There's a giant chainsaw coming out your way.
Do not break formation! Why don't...
Yeah, just allow them to die. You gave them instructions what not to do and they broke it. Oh, thank the Lord, Nia's safe. At first I thought she was gonna be a goner.
I gotta say it, I love the new threads.
Same here. The only outfit I think I don't like is Kai's outfit. It looks hideous on you, dude.
What's with these things? How do we turn them on?
I don't know. Ask Borg or blame Borg, because he definitely didn't give you an instruction manual on how to deal with the Technoblades.
Let me try. It's not sharp. Why even call it a blade?
No, duh, it's not sharp. All you guys have is a stickable weapon.
Grab on!
You guys are also lucky that the fire hose was right there, because you guys would have all died. I love that scene for no apparent reason.
You tried to give them the only thing that could defeat me and
Oh no, he didn't try. He succeeded. An Overlord. Why did you allow the ninjas to be in a 2 feet radius of Dr. Borg, knowing that he could possibly betray you? Overlord, what you do with Cyrus Borg? I don't like it. Please stop it.
But how? We all saw Lloyd defeat him.
Same question here. How did the Overlord die? He was destroyed, and then he became a computer virus. Dude, how did you become a computer virus? How the bloody hell did Zane figure that one out? How big is this factory room? How are you guys still in the same place you were 5 minutes ago when I left you? Zane, watch your aim. You almost killed Nia.
Come on! She's one of them! We have to go!
Bye, Pixel. Hopefully we will see you again. Well, I know we're gonna see you again, but just saying bye. Yo, technology taking over the people's life and betraying them. But honestly, this is what would technology do to us if we actually got that far in life.
No one calls me pedestrian.
Yo, Cole finally got his revenge.
So these Technoblades can hack into their systems.
So, what do you say we do a little hack attack?
Yeah, so hurry up and do this. You guys just realized that Zane just hacked a computer, and then you guys must have a group plan saying, hey, we can hack into stuff. Yes, we just saw it. Just do it already. Nice pick, Kai.
You figured out how the Technoblades work.
What?
You must...
Cyrus Borg, this is a horrible time to put your holographic message on.
No, they are far, far more important than you...
Wait a minute, I just realized something. If the Overlord oversees every piece of technology, how was Cyrus Borg able to even do this message?
I love it! Hey!
Yo, that's so cool. All the ninjas getting new looking mechs. Let's go. Wait, did you just shove people underground in the sewers? You do realize that's where the Serpentine live, right? Well, the Serpentine's not gonna be happy with this. Yo, Suzaru got surrounded. Suzaru, do something that they can beat them all.
Sure about that.
Yo, hi Lloyd. Took you forever to get here.
Dare I ask?
You are...
Have I ever told you guys how much I hate Lloyd's golden outfit? Well, I'm about to tell you again, or tell you the first time. I hate Lloyd's golden outfit. It's too gold.
I just want your power.
Why do you need Lloyd's power? What are you using it for? Isn't it oddly specific that it's just Lloyd's power that you need?
Sensei. The Sensei has them.
Sensei Wu, you need to run a lot faster or you're gonna get caught. Hurry up, buddy.
No.
Yo, he doesn't have them. Wait a minute, didn't the machine just say he just had them? Or was that just a trick? Like, he didn't truly have them, but they just all assumed he had it. Oh, that's cool. He definitely did have them, but he gave them to Kai. By the way, I've already watched these episodes, so I know exactly what's going on. But I'm like entertaining myself as if this is like the first time I'm watching Ninjago or the viewers are watching Ninjago. And even if I don't know exactly what's gonna happen or I still have questions, I'm still gonna ask it so you guys can be like slightly more entertained.
But only when you are safe. He wants these weapons, and for...
Hey, does anyone realize what's wrong with this scene? Yes, Lloyd is not wearing his golden outfit. He's wearing the green outfit that Cyrus Borg gave to him, but guess what? He hasn't inherited that outfit yet. Well, the ninjas are definitely gonna have their hands full in the next episode, aren't they?
Episode 28, The Art of the Silent Fist.
Now, before we head on to the next episode, let's quickly tell y'all to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and please leave a comment. Damn, the Overlord moves fast when he has to destroy Ninjago City. He's only been, like, possessed all the equipment for, like, a day, and he's already destroyed most of the town. Dude, if you die, you have no one else to blame. You decide to be an idiot and get a thing of soda from a machine that is definitely 100% evil. Just break into, like, a Walmart or something and get drinks from there. Quick question. Why is Lloyd's golden power reviving the Overlord? Couldn't the Overlord done this in season 2 and actually gotten himself an actual body?
Boy's power, if I'm ever to be freed of this digital prison.
You know what they should have done? You know in my season 2 and how I said the Overlord makes no sense and it should have just been Garmadon being evil, and the excuse for Garmadon being evil is like, hey, Garmadon's just being evil, and we could have just made theories that it was a mega weapon that turned him evil, and then season 3 the Overlord happens, and it could just be like, oh, it's because Garmadon like set off the balance, which also released the Overlord, which also made him like trapped in the digital verse for some reason, and this could be Lloyd's and everyone's first time trying and learning about the Overlord, but no, it's just the Overlord again.
I want my own back.
Hey, Cyrus Borg, you doing okay up there? I don't think you're okay. Someone please check Cyrus Borg's pulse. I think he's definitely dead. And why are you so whiny about having your old body back? You never gave a shit about it before.
Your primary duty should be finding the Technoblades.
I mean, she is right, you know. You should definitely steal the Technoblades before you go after Lloyd. Because the ninjas could definitely figure out how the Technoblades work and realize, hey, this thing could hack you out of the system.
Don't even know what they already possess.
Yeah, that means you should definitely go and try to steal them before they realize what exactly they possess.
But your memories will.
Hey, Overlord, since you know mind-wiping Wu and gaining all his memories, I definitely know that you definitely gained Garmadon's memories, so do pay attention to his memories, because there's a certain scene that you need to go and do. Hey Overlord, you saw those scenes? You see that woman with Sensei Wu? You definitely know that's Garmadon's wife because you definitely possess his body, which means you also got his memories, which also means, hey, since you already started the stupid love triangle, you might as well start a divorce, which everyone would love you for.
No robots, no cameras, no problems.
Zane. And also, I completely forgot that the ninjas are completely robophobic, or they completely forget that Zane's part robot.
Yeah, this is sweet.
Oh, thank the Lord, Cyrus Borg was like, yeah, I hated that outfit too, it was so much gold. I will put gold in his outfit, but make it mostly green. Thank you, Cyrus Borg. You know it was fashion, unlike, you know, you definitely did fuck up on Kai's outfit, but I'll let it slide.
Mom? Oh. What?
Hey, Misoko, what are you doing here? Also, why are you all by yourself with a backpack? Where are you going? Where you come from? Are you leaving? Hey, you do realize there's an easier way of leaving. It's called a divorce and restraining order.
Where's Lord Garmadon?
He no longer goes by Lord. Here, he is Sensei Garmadon.
I love Sensei Garmadon. Sensei Garmadon, like, best scenes.
And he won't be back until this evening's lesson.
Where is Garmadon? Where did he go? Please tell me he went to go get divorce papers and restraining order. No, I will not shut up about these two getting divorced. You will have to deal with it as much as I bitch about Miss Hoko. Get used to it.
But your weapons are not allowed.
Well, thank the Lord they aren't weapons, so you guys can definitely bring them in.
Since Lloyd saved his father, Garmadon's sworn an oath to never fight.
Oh, so Garmadon kind of became Batman?
Guys, go on ahead. I will stay back and watch over them.
Oh, yeah! Oh, thanks, Zane!
No. They're not weapons. You guys can bring them in. Legit, later in the season, you guys even say they're not even weapons. They just hack into things. Why are you treating Zane like shit? Yo, where did Sensei Garmadon find this monastery? Did he build it himself or was it here before? And also, can we talk about the burnt monastery where they used to live and they still have not rebuilt and they still refuse to build it until we get to season 10? Like, no one wanted to live there.
I recognize that look.
Well, time to roast Miss Hoko's character some more. But guess what? I live on roasting this woman because guess what? I hate her with a burning passion. No one can change my mind. And I can't wait for you guys' edits of me just like, roasting this bitch to the ground.
Look, I wasn't looking.
2 boys, 1 heart.
Nia, don't take her advice. Don't take her advice. She had it unfair. This is a horrible plan.
Am I that obvious? What do I do?
The first thing you do is not go to Miss Hoko for advice, because the thing she's going to say is, oh, you fall in love with one. You just flip a coin, fall in love with one, have a child, realize you mistaken all your life and regret every decision you make, and then go sleep with the other one.
Jay's the only one who makes me laugh, but Cole's not Jay.
Nia, you don't even like Cole. If that's the only thing you have to say about Cole is that he's not Jay, that means you have no romantic interest in him. Yo, since Garmadon has 4 arms, he learned how to gain 4 arms in his human form. Let's go. Boo. No 4 arms. Boo.
You see? The key is balance.
Yo, the art of silent fist to fight without fighting. This is such a dope lesson.
Let your opponent fight himself.
Yo, Lloyd is getting whooped by his dad.
I give you the most powerful ninja in all the land. The Golden Ninja.
Oh, poor Lloyd. But also he kind of deserved it.
Easy, son. It is only a lesson.
Damn. Bet you'd have died for a day and decide just to murder him. Zane, you had one job. Don't let the golden weapons out of your sight. How did you fail so badly?
Pixel, what are you doing?
Not stealing the golden weapons and not gonna beat the living shit out of you. That was definitely a Nia scream. Why is Nia the one screaming?
No,
relax. Ain't a weapon, only hacks into things.
Like I said earlier, they were technoblades, not actual weapons. They only hacked. All of them should have been let in and been able to guard them. But no, they decided to kick Zane out for no apparent reason.
They've mined Sensei Wu's memory. The Overlord knows all of your hiding places.
He also knows all your secrets and wants to tell Sensei Garmadon that his wife's a whore.
And destroy the Overlord virus. For good.
What? Bigger question. Why and how did the Overlord become a virus?
Nindroids.
Nindroids? Where are they? I don't see any of them.
Yo, the Nindroids. I love the Nindroids.
5 versus 18.
Wait, they can turn invisible? Why can the Nindroids turn invisible?
These Nindroids are so much faster!
Oh, the ninjas are completely screwed. They do not stand a chance against these machines. Yo, Zane's being brutally murdered. Someone go help Zane, please. they can fly. Why do they fly?
Anyone want to clear a path?
Gamadon, Masoko, you guys are forgetting something. Your students? Did you guys forget your students? The watermill? You guys are gonna use the watermill? What a dumb idea.
It's my son. I'm not letting him out of my sight.
I'll stay and look after the monastery.
Bye, Masoko. No one will miss you. Also, remember to get you a backpack that you randomly left in the forest. Also, good luck cleaning all the child blood from the walls, because you definitely let all your students die.
Location of my Samurai X cave. You and your father go and take what you need to get as far away from us as possible.
Oh, we gonna see the Samurai X cave? Oh yeah, you are a samurai. I completely, I don't know why, but anytime, I'm guessing during the seasons, I kept forgetting that Nia was Samurai X. It's because, they barely did anything with Samurai X, so I, kept forgetting that was her, main gimmick.
Androids have failed, General Krypton. But my next creation...
Actually, technically, it's your Ninjoid, since you're the one that built them. I know you gave someone leadership role, but that doesn't make them in charge and responsible for the creation of themselves.
Abracadabra!
Show off! So...
I love the magicians. I don't know why.
Wait a minute. If shutting down the power turns off everything connected to it, wouldn't that mean Pixel too?
I mean, yeah, Pixel will definitely be turned off, but guess what? You guys can easily turn her on again once you restore power. She's not dead forever.
Thank you for repairing me. I guess an old...
Oh, I can't wait for this relationship to be an actual thing. Oh, I love Pixel and Zane being together.
Your power source. It's a technology I am unfamiliar with.
Yeah, so is everyone else in this fandom. Good luck figuring out what the hell powers Zane.
But I don't feel so different around you.
I am not different.
Oh, but you are different, Pixel, because guess what? You do care. Before she, yanks her hand away from Zane and says, oh, I'm not different, you can see for 2.5 seconds that she actually genuinely cares.
Whoa! How did Nia have time to build all this?
Also, where did she get the money and resources to build all of this?
Maybe I should have been a samurai instead.
I mean, that would make a pretty cool What If Ninjago fanfiction to read.
Why must everything have so many weapons?
Says the man who had 4 arms to possess the golden weapons.
Oh, Bud.
I swore off fighting, not driving.
I like how Gamadon's like, nope, I'm driving. I don't want you to drive.
How are our kids?
Our kids? Why would we have kids? We're not even married, let alone...
Nia, I hate to break it to you, but since season 1 says his full potential, he's been gay, and right now he's kind of a bit confused, because guess what? He only came out to his dad. The rest of you guys haven't gotten the hint, so he's either in denial or he's super confused about his sexuality or doubting himself.
A good guy.
Don't tell Jay.
No.
Oh, hope I didn't interrupt anything, cause...
Awkward. Very, very awkward.
I'm not built for stealth and cannot assist you.
Be safe and stay out of trouble.
Yeah, she better stay out of trouble. If she dies, I'm gonna cry.
Look at you! Last one off the fence.
Yo, it's Mini Droid, the best droid in all the lands. Let's go.
Hey, I love this song!
Hey, yo, it's the theme song. Let's go.
Yeah, maybe just hack the system? Oh, stupid.
Well, you did your best, Kai. Now, I suggest you go and help the others and just pressing random buttons to see if that will do anything.
Okay.
Quick question. Why does Cole have a completely different weapon? Everyone kind of has, a sword for a weapon, and Cole gets, that type of weapon. I have no clue what type of weapons all these are called, but Cole definitely gets a completely different weapon.
Ninja!
The ninja have been discovered.
Oh no, they got caught. RIP to the ninjas. You guys are completely doomed.
Who cares about probability?
No, Pixel, stay back. Do not help the ninjas. You're gonna die if you help the ninjas. You have no fighting skill.
See, we barely fixed you up the last time you fought them!
You didn't fix me. She did.
Yeah, how did you guys not able to fix Zane? Zane's been injured before, and you guys were able to repair him. So how come this time it was different? Lloyd, if you keep drinking out of that water, you're gonna die before you beat the Overlord again. Well, looks like the Overlord found you, and it didn't take him long, so I suggest you drive a lot faster.
Without fighting!
This is no time for a lesson, Kai!
Hey, half pint! Over here! Whoa!
Yo, they took a page from Sensei Garmadon's book. Let's go.
It's working!
That is so cool. They just like opened the door to allow more ninjas to go in. But guess what? They're not gonna fight them. They're just gonna like pretend to fight them. Well, RIP to the mini droid. We're definitely gonna miss you.
You've destroyed the only power source in Ninjago. Power will all be non-existent.
Yeah, for a little while until they build a new power source. You're not gonna die, Pixel.
And are we are compatible?
Yes. Yes, we are.
No, I finally decided I hate this episode because Pixel dies. Pixel can't die.
Safe to go back?
No, it is not.
Until we know the Overlord is gone for good, we need to keep moving.
29. Blackout.
Hello, I'm Savannah Cassie. Today we're going to be reacting to more Ninjago. Let's get on to the show.
Everything falls. Ninja.
Garmadon, don't you think you're doing a little bit too much? I think you're doing a little bit too much. You're gonna kill your son.
Ninjago is no different. It put too much faith in technology, allowing the Overlord to return.
No amount of technology should allow an evil warlord who definitely died to return.
And because of your friends, now the world is without power.
Yeah, only for a while until they fix the stupid power thing.
When one relies on something too much, we become weak, vulnerable, imbalanced.
Hey, a little snippet of what Lloyd's gonna be doing for this entire episode.
I'm already the Gold Ninja. How much more power do I need?
Well, according to the writers of Ninjago, you actually needed a lot less power since they accidentally made you a little bit too OP.
You've only scratched the surface. You have the potential to move mountains.
What reason would Lloyd have in moving a mountain?
Essentially, until the Overlord is fully erased from the system, we must...
Garmadon, I think you definitely, missed out on your physics lessons. That entire thing will fall on your son.
Not go back, but forward!
I told you so. It's nice to see Garmadon still trying to murder his son, even though he's been purified of all of his venom.
If you can't move mountains, I guess we'll have to move over mountains.
You guys weren't even trying to move mountains. You guys were just carrying rocks for no reason.
Quite a while, sir. We've been without power for a few days.
For a few days? You mean Borg just been, unconscious on the ground for just a few days? What took you guys so long to find him?
It's missing. Have the ninja returned with the technoblades? Please, it's very important.
No.
Who the hell in the world of Ninjago destroyed the hard drive? Oh, wait, was it when the Ninjoids?
Take the hard drive when the Overlord virus is still on it.
Probably someone who's a goddamn maniac.
Oh, so many questions, so few answers.
Yeah, that statement goes directly to the series as well. Yo, the sequence of events so cool. Hey Overlord, welcome back. Maybe now that you've been revived again for the second or third time, maybe you actually do decide to be more useful.
How have you saved me? Electro Cobra.
You know what would be funnier if he said a backup generator? Because when they destroyed the power source, wasn't it an EMP? But it's not an EMP, because that would make no sense. It just shut off all the power source in Ninjago. So electric backup generator should still give you guys power.
Well, they're extremely rare. They're extremely useful. No.
Where and how did you find these electric cobras? And how did you know the Overlord was alive? And 2, how long have you been making this stupid plan?
Who are you? What do you want from me? Nothing, but
I want nothing from you. I just want my voice to sound like my voice again.
You do still want to become flesh, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, so this person just wants to rule with the Overlord. Bad plan, baddie. Bad plan.
Old man knows everything about the ninja. All their secrets.
Yo, they turned Sensei evil. Let's go.
All of their hideouts. He will find them in no time.
Well, the ninjas are completely screwed. Wait, Sensei, calm down. Come fight your brother. Again. Yo, and Ninja's place got an upgrade. Also, you guys should not be at the bottom of the pile looking for stuff.
We've been digging for so long, I think I forgot what we're looking for.
A Jiggly compact compressed converter.
Hey, what? I hate to break it to you, Kai. I think you're just making up words now.
Finding.
Well, Cole and Kai just died and no one cares about it.
Power thinking we could just waltz in, but no, we didn't stop to think we were a bajillion miles away.
So you're telling me that your parents' junkyard is a lot closer to the power-off station than actual Ninjago City?
Hey, a compact converted jiggly compressor!
I hate to break it to you, but I think that's just a jetpack.
Router mabob and a whiz-bang automated amplifier.
I'm starting to think they're just making this stuff up.
No, in this family, they probably are. Or they're just using complex words and you guys just can't understand them.
You sure you want to do...
Zane, what are you doing? This is a horrible idea.
Modifying your original design could have unintentional consequences.
I would listen to Nia, Zane. You have no idea what this could do to you. And if the power still stayed off for some weird reason, just give Pixel half your heart later, at a more convenient time when you're not trying to battle a bunch of ninjoids.
She risked her life for me. It's the least I could do to get her back.
Zane, we know you love your heart, but come on, this is a little bit too much.
You gave me half your power source. My processor does not compute.
It's because he's deep in love with you, Pixel.
You are the only one who knows Borg's system. You are vital to the mission.
Oh, come on, Zane, just say you love her.
You are vital to me.
There we go. Those were the correct response you should have had from the beginning.
Yeah, and Jay? Judging from perfect match compatibility, perhaps Nia and Cole would be a closer comparison.
She said perhaps that it means you don't have to do it, Golly.
Nia and Cole are a better match?
No, they are not, since you know they haven't spoken once since this entire love triangle has stupidly started for no apparent reason.
Don't you mean Jay? Perhaps her processor was damaged.
Or it was infected by the Overlord's virus.
Nia isn't Jay, but Cole.
Cole's her perfect match?
Oh no, here comes the love triangle.
You backstabbing no good! What's wrong with you?
My headcanon still goes. Cole had no romantic feelings for Nia, but because Jay tackled Cole, Cole's like, alright, I'm in this dumb, stupid love triangle just because Jay attacked me.
I hope Lloyd is faring better than us.
Yeah, I hope so as well, since you know his father's trying to murder again, even though he's been purified.
Move the mountain with your mind.
What?
Yeah, good luck doing that. Lloyd has no training in this. He's gonna definitely die.
Move that? Are you kidding?
I think the correct response is just calling your father crazy.
Pointless! Especially when I can do this!
A bridge made out of purely gold. I'm surprised the ninjas are still broke.
I'm not the first spinjitzu master, and I never wanted to be. I'm the Golden Ninja.
Yes, you are, Lloyd.
I know. I was once like this too.
When were you like this? When you evil? I don't think that counts. And I love how he's completely disappointed in his son.
Ninja, because it's the color of your heart.
Oh, yeah? Well, what's the point in being a blue ninja?
This is so dumb, but yeah, I'm so entertained. Yo, it's Sensei Wu. He's definitely gonna heal the ninjas and beat them up. Yeah, let's go, Sensei Wu. Didn't Python say he had a limited supply of electric eels? Why are you guys wasting the electric eels on the ninjoids?
This macho stuff is making you both look like fools. Maybe you belong together.
Wonderful idea. Make the two boys kiss. And hopefully they will make out and Cole realizes a thing about himself which he should have realized a long time ago.
The machines haven't worked since the outage. What's powering it?
What do you mean the machines haven't worked since the power outage? It's a crane. The crane should have worked even though there's a power outage, unless my theory about it being EMP field was absolutely correct.
Droids. The better question is, what's powering them?
Electric eels that are being stupidly wasted on the ninjoids.
Did you make one for me?
Sorry, honey. You hardly ever come to visit.
Wow, Jay's parents just dipped on him. That's sad. Bubbles? Your stupid machine works on bubbles? How?
Blame you for this.
What did I do? You were the one who wanted to stay in a junk heap full of nintroids.
Enough!
Jay, for starters, Cole has nothing to do with your parents abandoning you. Second off, why was this junkyard filled with ninjoids?
I couldn't do spinjitzu.
Your heart. Dividing it must have inhibited your fighting ability.
How? That makes no sense. Splitting up his heart shouldn't make him less of a fighter, not be able to do spinjitzu unless his heart is connected to his power source. Well, bye to Cole and Jay. The only way out of there is to play 7 minutes in heaven. Good luck with that.
Bad Nindroid! Bad Nindroid!
They're trapped.
Nia, you pulling on the Nindroid and say bad Nindroid a million times ain't helping your friends. Well, this isn't looking good. Cole and Jay about to die, and Kai has to beat Sensei Wu. Good luck with that.
Oh no!
I think what Nia really needs to do is help you out, because you're getting your ass whooped.
A blue or black wire? I have to get one of these wires to shut it down.
There also looks like there's also a light green wire, but I'm guessing that may be black, just like a weird shading effect.
Black or blue? Oh, why is it so difficult to choose? Just cut one already!
Nia, it's a fucking wire. It's not debating your love life. Just cut one. Someone here, please help Zane. He's getting murdered. Well, Zane's fucked. He's about to be scrapped for parts.
Program, your heart improved my fighting ability.
Again, how? This makes little to no sense.
Oh, shared reflexes.
Yo, they're gonna work together to fight the bad guys. This is so adorable.
Which color did you choose?
Like I'll ever tell.
For anyone wondering which wire she cut, I 100% believe she just cut both wires. Well, Kai's fucked. Someone hurry up and please save Kai.
Sensei Wu!
What happened to him?
He's turned evil. Help me!
Kai, I think at first you need to help yourself. You're not even trying to fight Sensei Wu.
But he's our sensei!
Not anymore.
I like how Cole's like, we can't attack him. He's a sensei. Your sensei's evil and trying to murder you all.
I hate to say it, but you...
Not anymore.
I like how Cole's like, we can't attack him. He's a sensei. Your sensei's evil and trying to murder you all.
I hate to say it, but you deserve that a little.
Right back at you.
Stop being an idiot. You're gonna kill everyone.
Dad!
Oh, never mind. It's just gonna kill Garmadon. Every stupid little bone in Garmadon's body should have broken.
No!
This is very one super suicidal bird. A very dumb suicidal bird. Hey, yo, it learned to fly. Also, Lloyd, please stop saving this bird. Yo, Lloyd made a staircase. Let's go.
We've got some bad news. We had a run-in with a mysterious someone who found a new way to power Nindroids.
Well, I hope for your well-being you guys figure out that shit.
And he turned Sensei Wu evil! He had a black beard!
We haven't...
I like how Garmadon does not give a shit. He's definitely playing like Hey So Sisters in his like head or whatever music he likes to listen to at his time.
Clue. A white scale. That's right. We think it may be serpentine.
It is serpentine. Do you guys know another species of creatures that leave scales around?
Okay, let's get lost.
Yo, Python was able to intercept the ninja's message. Let's go.
The Falcon is now our beacon.
Yo, the ninjas are completely screwed. That means he's able to intercept any message. Oh, the Falcon definitely needs an upgrade to fix this gimmick.
Whoever you are, I like you.
30. The Curse of the Golden Master.
Now, before we start this episode, I must quickly tell you to leave a like, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification, and please leave a comment.
What happened?
Wow, Ninjago is the only place that would ever happen where there's no riots in the city because the power went out. How did none of the ninjas see that tripwire? And hello, people of Ninjago. Nice to see you all alive.
Outsiders must answer to the postman.
Never mind, maybe I was wrong about Ninjago. They just all band together and started a humongous riot.
Don't mind the savages. Since power went out, everyone here has grown a bit bored.
This is what I love about Ninjago. Instead of them creating massive riots and mayhem, they just all band together and decide to play make-believe because they're so goddamn bored.
This is no fun if we're not all committed.
No, I'll have you committed if you don't all leave us at once. Now shoo!
I love how Borg is completely done with this entire town shit.
We have real problems to address. Pixel, what's powering you?
That is not one of the main problems you guys should have is what powering Pixel. That should be your like third or fourth option.
Unfortunately, the hard drive was stolen with the digital imprint of the Overlord.
Yeah, I think the ninjas already figured that one out.
Lucky for us, the last Serpentine were sealed within a tomb right under the city, so...
How do you guys figure that out? You guys weren't there when that happened. You guys were destroying the Stone Army.
With caution. I've also lost a few valuable prototypes.
Oh, were you spying on the Serpentine? Well, the Serpentine definitely not gonna like that. They don't like when people spy on them.
Well, there's an infinite amount of good to be done.
I like how she looked at Zane just to get his approval. Like, hey, I know we're connected, but is it okay if I go with my dad?
As you wish, Mr. Borg.
Pixel, you're more human than you know. If Mr. Borg does something that you don't want to do, just say no or high kick him in the face.
Watch your step, Nia. We don't know the last time this ladder was used.
Probably never. When was the last time anyone went to the sewers of Ninjago City?
Oh, guys! A little help!
Oh, is that a threat?
Both of you definitely need to shut the fuck up and listen to Nia's plea of helping. She's gonna definitely die.
Serpentine. Never thought I'd see them again.
Oh, don't worry, Kai. This isn't gonna be the last time you see the Serpentine. You're gonna see them a bunch more times because you guys keep coming down into the sewers asking for their help. Oh, you know, you guys keep getting attacked by snakes.
The ninja is. So why are we doing nothing about it?
It might have something to do with you guys using all your electric eels on the Nindroids.
The ninja won't go down without a fight. And we've already depleted our electrical bride.
Well, that's your own guys' fault. And also, I suggest you guys just kidnap Garmadon.
Before we take his golden power, we need more power.
Oh, that's easy. Just find more electric eels wherever you guys found these.
Don't worry. I'm one step ahead of you.
Oh, never mind. He's just gonna rob an aquarium. Good luck with that.
How anyone got through this jungle is beyond me.
Hiroshi's labyrinth.
I don't know. How will you ask your father?
Legend says no one has ever escaped its deadly maze.
Besides you, right? I have a feeling you've been here before, Garmadon.
Place to hide from the Overlord's clutches.
Hide. That's all I ever seem to do.
I mean, Lloyd does have a point. He's been hiding since the moment the Green Ninja prophecy was handed down to him.
Golden power only strengthens his cause. We must not lose sight.
But I miss my friends.
Don't worry, Lloyd. You'll meet up with them eventually. You guys just have to be in hiding for a little while.
What good is being all-powerful if I can't ever have any fun?
Well, that's the downside of being all-powerful. You get no fun, Lloyd.
The golden power needs to be protected, honored.
I mean, yeah, I guess it needs to be protected because some maniac is trying to get Lloyd and drain him of all of his energy, but does it need to be honored? I don't think so.
Evil forces will seek it, try to take it for their own. It's
Like you and the Overlord?
even your friends may one day covet it.
My friends would never hurt me.
Kai would. Kai would definitely would.
Journey alone, even without me one day.
Hey, Garmadon, I hate to break it to you. This isn't your season to die.
Inside the maze, the most beautiful oasis no one has ever seen before.
Besides you, yes, I'm keeping to my head canon. Garmadon definitely visited Hiroshi's labyrinth and explored the place. Fight me.
Serpentine were trapped here.
It appears the seal has been opened.
Yeah, no, it's opened. You guys can definitely see that it's opened. And how do you guys know that the Serpentine were trapped? Where did you guys get this information from?
Crossword. Sorry, you've got the wrong snake.
Hey, Scales, it's nice to see you again. How have you been?
Daddy? Are you okay? Stay inside, Scales Jr.
Ah, never mind. That answered my question. You've been very busy. Also, why do you have like a 5-year-old, 10-year-old son? Does this mean that snakes age more rapidly than humans?
It's about the Golden Master? Is he going to hurt us?
That is only a story, son.
Oh my god, are they talking about the Overlord? Because who else would it be? It wouldn't be Lloyd, because the Overlord wants to drain Lloyd of all of his golden power. So if he accomplishes that, that means he would have, like, the golden energy stuff.
They have a right to know. If we're going to shed a new skin, we must open our home to others.
I don't think they have the right to know. They just completely mauled your husband and dumped all your groceries on the floor.
Come on now.
Why do we have to do our field trip at the aquarium? Can't we go to the toxic bogs or...
Which teachers allowed these kids to go to the toxic bogs? Was it the ninjas or their previous teachers? Because someone definitely needs to be fired.
Minnows, come on, follow me.
Well, everyone here is definitely gonna die because that mysterious figure is definitely following them. Death, do something.
Alarm! Alarm! Alarm!
I guess that's one way to get someone's attention when you don't have power.
You're not one of my students.
Yep, I definitely called that one.
I got you, Sally!
Wow, this is one hell of a field trip. Everyone's gonna die on this field trip. Well, it's nice to know before everyone drowns in this water, they're gonna get eaten by sharks first. Yo, Dareth can talk to sharks? Let's go, W. Dareth.
Brown Ninja alone? Or else I'd be serving fish sticks.
Well, it's nice to see that Dareth actually did something for once. W. Dareth again. Yo, they got more power now. Hurry up and kidnap Lloyd already.
After a rather humbling scrap with those indestructible...
Whoa, the Serpentine hideout looks amazing. How did you guys accomplish all this?
Stone warriors. We've made amends with our warring past.
Humbling scrap? You mean when the stone warriors beat you to death and then locked you guys in a tomb? Yeah, I'll call that humbling. I mean, unless you could say humbling as in they changed your mindset.
Not thugs. You give hugs.
Yo, they're teaching the Serpentine to be good. Let's go.
Ah, the Overlord. Glad we weren't around for that mess.
See, even Scales agree with me when I say the Overlord was a messy season.
No, we have no desire to meddle in the affairs above.
Ironic that you say that, especially when you're definitely gonna meddle in the affairs above. Not like meddle in a bad way, but meddle by like helping the ninjas out.
As you can see, we stick to our own.
Not for long, not if the ninjas have anything to say about it.
You seek to learn about the curse of the Golden Master.
Tell me!
Now, a lot of people will say that the Serpentine legend about the Golden Master doesn't make a lot of sense, but I'm here to kind of tell you it does, and I will explain it while they're explaining this story.
Spinjitzu Master created Ninjago. Deep in the ground, he created the Serpentine.
Now, this first half of the story is definitely retconned in later season. The first Spinjitzu Master did not create Ninjago. Ninjago was already there. He just visited, and I'm pretty sure he just made the land because it's made out of mostly water. And I don't quite remember if he made the Serpentine or not, or if that was retconned to saying the Serpentine were already there.
Since the first dawn, our elders knew of the curse of the Golden Master.
Now, for some reason, it's only 4 Serpentine, not 5. Now, it could be there's a reason there's not 5 because the Anaconda loves starting wars and eating people.
When he, who had the powers equal to the first Spinjitzu Master.
Okay, does this make sense to anyone else? So there are 4 tribes, 4 staff that led them to the map of the 4 Fang Blades. I think he gave them to the Serpentine in order to keep the Great Devour underground. Because why else would he give the Serpentine these staffs?
Warn the land dwellers, but they wouldn't listen. They thought we were the enemy.
Yeah, because of mistrust. Probably the mistrust started with Chin. I blame Chin for everything that happens in Ninjago.
It is we who retreated beneath the soil, promising never to return.
Now, a lot of people will say this is false because guess what? We learned later in the season that it was the elementals that put them underground and entombed them. Now, this could be at the very beginning of the timeline when the first Spinjitzu Master was facing the Overlord. They told the people, hey, go safety, and then they shoot him out, and then they decided to go underground for centuries, and then as time and centuries passed, they forgot all about that.
Felt free.
Pixel, remember this. You belong to no one.
Yo, Cyrusborg is supportive. W. Cyrusborg. Also, Pixel, please stop calling Cyrusborg Dad.
If you want to be with Zane, then you should be with him.
Yes, please. Look after your boyfriend, Pixel.
Makes no sense!
Unless they're beneath us.
Oh no, well that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign at all.
Attack! Protect the young!
Oh no, Scales intercepted another message from the ninjas. He realized that they were going to the Serpentine hideout. How have you guys not come over here earlier? Oh wait, they had the power thing to do. I forgot.
Have you brought here?
Sorry about that. We didn't know we were being followed.
How did you guys realize that you guys weren't being followed? How have you guys not figured that out yet?
Hey! They're powered by some sort of eel thing inside their backs!
Yo, Cole finally figured out what powered the Ninjroids. Took you guys forever. I mean, that's one way to unplug the Ninjoids. Good job, ninjas. Hey yo, they did a domino effect. Also, this is a lot of Ninjoids for your limited supplies electric eels.
Let me straight to the Golden Ninja.
Overlord, you idiot. Don't tell them your plan. Also, ninjas, are you gonna help Zane out or are you gonna just let the Overlord monologue?
The boy hold.
Oh my god, that one scene gets me every single time. Could you 100% believe that Zane's gonna rip off the head of the Ninjoid?
He made an oath never to return to the surface. Good luck.
Wait a minute. You went to the surface to get groceries, unless there's a Serpentine marketplace that I don't know about.
Serpentine, who's had a history of being so fond of using electro-cobra.
One, by the way, for the mysterious figure, yes, it's Pytho. When the hell has Pytho been so fond of electric cobras?
Why must we always be on opposite sides, brother?
Yo, Garmadon finally has to fight his brother. Let's go. I love how the tables turned. Come on, Garmadon, pull through. Also, watch out for Wu's electric staff thingy.
No! Trust in the balance!
Lloyd, stop using your powers. Have you not learned a damn thing on this mission? Oh wait, never mind. Maybe he definitely needed his powers to get away from them. Dad! You know what's funny about these earlier seasons? The ninjas' masks, anytime they pull them down, they just completely disappear. Like, where do the masks go?
Oh, Lloyd! And never look back!
Welp, you heard your father, Lloyd. You better start your vehicle and start driving away.
Your father falls.
It's water. I'm pretty sure Garmadon knows how to swim.
Stood in the bowels of the Devourer. He can wreak havoc on one's complexion.
Yeah, I guess it can do that. And it also completely messed up your voice. Don't worry, it's water. He'll live. He's immortal, kind of. Oh, never mind. I guess Garmadon, of all the 1,000 years he has been living, hasn't learned how to swim.
Be strong, son. I will find you.
Oh, never mind. He does know how to swim. Thank the Lord. And how are you gonna find him? Are you gonna swim all the way to Ninjago City? Go.
Enter the Digiverse.
Hello, I'm Savannah Cassie, just here telling you that, guess what, we're watching more Ninjago. Let's get on to the show.
And erase the digital overlord for good.
I thought you said we needed the stolen hard drive to do that.
Yeah, but unfortunately we don't have time to go looking for the stolen hard drive in these episodes. But unfortunately we do have time to send you guys up to fucking space.
The capabilities of what Zane's powers truly allow us.
You know what would have been cool in this season? If they actually explained what Zane's power source can do. Because honestly, Zane's power source is just plot armor at this point.
And what is that?
A chance to enter remotely.
How? Just how? How is Zane allowed to do that? Is it because he's a robot or does it have something to do with his power source? This is why we needed an episode explaining this.
It'll be too late to stop the Overlord from training his golden power.
Hey, how about you just, I don't know, hire someone to, hack the system and figure out where Lloyd is? It's only the two of you, and Pixel ain't doing shit.
And Technoblades, using my experimental technology, you could fight.
Well, Kai definitely didn't like hearing the word technology, and also experimental. You all are gonna die.
Him on his own turf, inside the Digiverse.
Well, that's a horrible plan. You never want to fight someone on their own turf. When you fight someone on their own turf, they know every little, spot to hide, every area to attack. You're completely doomed. You want to take the Overlord to your turf. But that means giving him a body, so I guess you guys have no chance.
What do you mean, inside the Digiverse?
He's somehow making your conscience go inside a video game. Like we saw in the, first episode where they explained that. Borg was setting up a system in order to do that.
Weren't you listening? He's going to put us into the video game.
I know! I just wanted to hear it again.
I love how Jay's so excited for this trip, but yeah, he would be excited to be trapped inside a video game.
Mr. Borg, if anything were to happen to them inside the program...
They would die. If anything happened to them inside the program, they would 100% die unless they, have more than one life.
Multiple lives.
Yeah? Whoa!
It's not like that.
Well, at least this Digiverse is a lot corrupted than Prime Empire. At least Prime Empire gave people more than one chance to live. This one is just a pure death zone.
You see, Borg is holding out on us. He does have power.
Why do you guys care? Weren't you guys playing make-believe not that long ago? And also, how did you guys figure that out? You guys were playing make-believe.
Where's all the power coming from?
Probably from Lloyd, because it definitely looks like golden power.
Golden power. It's already begun. The Overlord has started the transference.
Well, RIP to Lloyd. Hopefully you live being sucked of all your power. Actually, if someone's able to suck someone else's powers from them entirely, could that person die, or are they just now powerless? Well, I'm guessing when you suck golden energy out of a person, they just goddamn die, because Lloyd isn't looking quite well.
And I will escape this digital prison and become whole.
Hey, it's no one else's fault besides your own being trapped in this digital bush. You're the one that trapped yourself in here for some weird reason, and somehow you did it.
And nothing will stop me from becoming the Golden Master.
Just because you turn into the Golden Master doesn't mean you still have to worry about all the other ninjas and the senseis. Especially Garmadon. Garmadon would definitely murder you. Yo, the gold energy is turning back all the robots back on. Wait, oh no, the robots are turning back on. All the civilians need to run away again.
If he finds out our plan to use the techno weapons remotely, the ninja won't stand a chance.
Something in my back of the mind telling me that he probably already knows.
They're already here. Initiate lockdown.
Yep, told you the Overlord knew. By the way, how did the Overlord know that they could do this? Was this just a hunch, or did it, I don't know, came into his mind like, hey, the ninjas can come into the Digiverse. I don't know how they could, but I know that they can, so I'm gonna send an army to destroy them.
Want to see your favorite shows again? You better get downstairs now!
Good job, Nia. You finally did something useful. You told the civilians to do something, and guess what? They listened to you. Guess what? You finally earned your leadership role.
This code travels through the heart of the mainframe. Follow it, and you'll find a glowing activation port. The techno blades.
Well, at least we don't have to go on a stupid long side quest in order to find the activation point for the Digiverse.
The keys to activate the reboot and erase all corruption from the system.
Hey, maybe you should also tell the ninjas if they have time after defeating the Overlord. How about we figure out how the corruption even began?
Remember, I wrote the code, but he controls it. His turf, his rules.
But couldn't you, change the code in order to make the Overlord mad or destroy him that way? Or does that not how it work?
I'll do my best to keep you hidden from here, but the longer you go unnoticed, the better chance you have to succeed.
Hey, Borg, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but if the Overlord already, breaking down your, walls and stuff, he most likely knows where the ninjas are gonna be heading.
How do we know this is really gonna work and won't disintegrate us instantly?
I'm not sure. Let's see.
You see, this is why we love Borg. He does not give a fuck. He was like, oh, it can destroy you? Whatever. Let's just test it out anyway.
See? I told you it wouldn't work.
Hey, Kai, if you actually took the time and energy to look around your surroundings, you would realize, hey, guess what? It actually did work. Yeah, okay, I have to admit, this place is pretty cool. I also like how it's completely filled with code and stuff.
Ow! What was that for? Just testing the rules. First rule, Cole's a crybaby!
Jay, that was completely rude. Didn't you listen to what Borg said? You guys can actually die. If you guys can actually die in the Digiverse, that actually means you guys can actually get hurt.
We know we can still get hurt in the Digiverse. Let's stay on task.
Yeah, CJ, even Zane's done with your BS.
Our favorite shows will continue!
Again, this is why I love the civilians of Ninjago.
He who holds the power has a tremendous obligation.
No, not the Garmadon flashbacks. It's not his season to die. Also, Lloyd, your father's not dead.
He hasn't detected them yet.
Well, I definitely see something that definitely detects you guys. And also, I like how the Digiverse is partly just Ninjago filled with code.
Are you forgetting? We're in a video game!
Oh my god, it reminds me of the meme. Guys, he jumped! He jumped?!
You're wrong! Video games rule!
I would love to see if, like, this would end Ashley book. Well, then Jay would be the first to die. And I would just be like, well, Jay's dead. I guess R.I.P. to Jay.
That's just imagine it!
That's not gonna help some people here. Some people here have little to no imagination, Jay.
Huh? What's happening?
You gotta...
Kai turned into an airhead. That's probably karma.
With them, if the Overlord finds them in the system,
I knew it. I knew something was going to attack them sooner or later.
it's all over!
He's already found them.
Of course, the Overlord has found them, and to be fair, the Overlord probably knew from the beginning where they were going. If not, I don't know how he figured it out. But yeah, he does own realm to, like, the Technoverse, so maybe he could sense their, like, energy or whatnot.
Overlord? You mean when Lloyd defeated him in the ultimate battle?
It must be where the corruption all started.
How? Okay, so we do know the Overlord can never die. He can go into, like, sort of like a permanent sleep. So maybe he turned into, like, a permanent sleep. And while Borg was, like, building his building, like, the Overlord woke up and, you know, hacked the system.
Who's imagining this? I can't move my feet! Not me!
How do you guys step into quicksand in the Technoverse? Quicksand shouldn't exist in the Technoverse.
You can come into my world and get rid of me.
Yes, because you're the most annoying thing that could have happened to Ninjago.
They're being consumed by the corrupted program.
Then do something, Pixel. Hack the system or something. Or maybe, I don't know, help Nia and Borg. They definitely look like they need help. Damn, where's Garmadon when you need him? Oh, that's right, he's swimming to Ninjago. Garmadon, hurry up and swim to Ninjago already, please.
Go! These are my legs and my problem.
I'll try.
Nia, don't leave Borg to defend himself, please. Also, Pixel, do something.
Me closely. You need to bypass the main subnet and...
Why does Borg have to tell Pixel what she should be doing? Shouldn't Pixel already know what she needs to do?
Barely altered the corrupted code. Hurry, I can only resist him for so long.
Yo, Pixel finally got through the corrupted system. And don't you mean like a second? You only survived for a second before you exploded, Pixel.
Doesn't mean I can't play the same game.
Haven't you been doing that from the beginning? Isn't that why you did the quicksand for the ninjas? Well, this does not look good. This does not look good at all.
I'll give you one chance to surrender.
Hey ninjas, I suggest you listen to Nia, cause guess what? You guys have Sensei Ru's memories, so you definitely know Nia can whip all you guys' asses. Oh, Nia rolled up in a Samurai X suit. Oh yes, you guys are completely goddamn screwed. Beat up Sensei Ru for me, Nia.
I climb when we can do this!
Hate to break it to you, Jay, but not everyone in your team can do that. Who I'm speaking about who can't do that? AKA Kai.
Kid plays way too many games.
Jay's right. Forget this.
I mean, you guys are both right. Jay does play too many video games. And also, work smarter, not harder. Unfortunately for Kai, Kai is definitely gonna die. So I suggest when he does try to do something, you guys help him out.
You can...
Wait a minute, I definitely recognize these vehicles. Are these the vehicles that they hacked into when, you know, the Overlord virus was attacking them in, like, what was it, the first or second episode?
Gotcha! Let's get to the top! You mean bottom!
Zane, how are you able to catch Kai like that? I have a bunch of questions.
Protect the ninja!
No! Thank you, Pixel, for finally doing something. Also, just do something without taking orders. You have half Zane's heart. Be more human.
It's all up to you now!
Well, bye, Mr. Borg. Hey, Pixel, your dad just got kidnapped.
The reboot activation port!
Finally, they finally found the power source of where all the corruption began. Now they can finally hack it. Let's go.
Can't be that easy, can it?
I'm not gonna stand around to find out!
Well, Kai just jinxed everyone and this mission. Way to go, Kai. You never ask those type of questions, ever. Well, here comes the Overlord. I told you Kai would have jinxed it. I beg to differ, since you know you're a very weak villain.
He's blocked the reboot signal. We have to complete the circuit.
How are you planning to do that? Great, the Overlord's now an octopus. Hey guys, how about you guys use your imagination and, you know, blow him up?
Master Switch!
No! The ninja will be left behind in the program forever!
Pixel, you idiot! Why would you tell the villain of what's gonna happen if you turn off the Master Switch? Also, you guys probably should have hidden the Master Switch so no one could find it. Or only a couple of people knew where it was, but it's definitely hidden.
It's like they left me in the Devourer.
Hey, that's no one else's fault besides yourselves. You're the one that unleashed that creature. Deserved! That was so deserved! Also, hello, Garmadon. Definitely know that it's Garmadon. Also, how did you get back to Ninjago? Yo, Garmadon's back, and also I love the uniform.
But your oath! You said you'd never fight! When you took my son, all bets were off.
Pytho, I suggest you start running. I think Garmadon is definitely gonna 100% murder you. Yo, let's go. Come on, Garmadon. You can beat his ass. Well, goodbye, Python. Also, hello, Master Wu. How the fuck are you still alive? You were thrown out a window. This is why I love Garmadon. Garmadon can just, you know, casually run down a building with no hesitation.
Sorry, brother. It ends now. Sweet dreams.
Yo, Garmadon and Wu had to fight again, but this time Wu's evil and Garmadon's good. Also, Garmadon, beat the living shit out of your brother, please.
You are not alone.
I am not alone!
1. How does this work? Okay, so I'm gonna kind of explain it. Does it have something to do with the golden engine, the Overlord using it to bring it back to life? It's like, craving into, like, the Digiverse. This is why, like, Zane can hear him. By the way, is Zane the only person that can hear him? Because that's a little bit weird, but also not, since he is also a robot.
Always win, but they never give up.
Yo, Zane's golden ninja now? Oh no, Kai has to turn into a golden ninja. I definitely know where this plot is going. Someone give Kai a confidence boost or something.
You have the choice to reflect the light.
Wonderful and smart plan, Zane. Well, I definitely saw a hand coming out. That means the Overlord is definitely resurrected. RIP to the ninjas in the universe. Good luck dealing with that. Oh no, the Overlord has his body back. Well, you guys can defeat that. The Overlord is not menacing at all. Kai, for the love of God, you are last hope. Stand the fuck up. Ooh, well, that doesn't look good. Come on, Garmadon, stand up. Fight your brother. Punch him in the face. Is Kai dying? And also, what the hell? Yo, thank the Lord, Kai finally snapped out of it.
System reboot initiated.
And the Overlord is doomed. RIP to the Overlord. I hope I never have to see you again. Yo, the robots turned good again. Hey robots, how do you help the civilians and kill all the Cybermen or the Ninjoids or the evil Ninjoids, not Zane? Why did the animation team thought that was okay? Every single time that we see someone experimented on and someone turned to Cybermen, when they get good again, they still have the mechanics on them. Why did Wu completely change attire?
Brother.
See, Garmadon still has his attire, so why was it only Sensei Wu? Why did they decide to do that? Also, thank the Lord you saved him, Sensei Wu.
Booted the system. Switch your power offline.
How do you know that they rebooted the system? Can you guys feel that?
Back! You're so much more than just Zane.
Still, what does that mean? It would have been cool if they did an episode explaining Zane and all his power sources, but it's just oh, Zane just a brilliant machine and we never learn about him or what powers him or what the hell that means.
What about Lloyd?
Oh, he's fine, just a casual day of crawling through hellfire. Yeah, I kind of expected that much. Lloyd, you don't throw yourself in water, especially if you're super drained and really don't know how to swim. Never mind, just everyone in the fucking Garmadon family just likes to fake die when they land in water. Stop doing that!
Are you there? Do you read me?
No, he doesn't read you, because I believe he hasn't even swam to land yet. Give him a minute and he'll respond to you.
Where are you?
Dad? You're alive!
Of course he's alive! He knows how to swim!
Don't worry. We'll find him. And when we stop Pythor, all of this will be over.
Yeah, well, you better hurry up and do that. I have a bad feeling about Cyberborg being evil again. And the Overlord is alive. Of course he's alive.
32. Codename Arcturus.
Hello, this is a quick pause just to tell everyone here. If you like what you're watching, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and please leave a comment. Now let's get back to the reaction. Well, at least that shark knew when to get out of there. He was like, oh, I smell trouble. Never mind. Pythor, what are you wearing on your head? Is that a goddamn fishbowl? This will not work in real life. This shouldn't even work in cartoons. Also, you guys need a lot more balloons for that to happen, because guess what? The entire thing is submerged in water. Hey, Overlord, you mad you're wet? Well, we're sorry. It's not our fault you crashed into the goddamn ocean.
I can't do this alone anymore. As long as I have all this power.
Oh my god, they're back on the Dark Island. Also, again, like I said in my Season 2 reaction video, what the hell happened to the Dark Island? Because this is the last time we ever go to the Dark Island. So again, what happened to it?
They'll never stop coming for me.
From here on out, we can't let anything separate us again.
Well, Lord, you are the Golden Ninja. Also, why are you here? Are you giving up your golden powers? I didn't know you could do that.
No dirt off my...
Again, how can Lloyd do this? I didn't know there was a reverse switch. I thought this was permanent. Them giving Lloyd a little bit of their power so he could turn into the Golden Ninja. Now Lloyd's just the Green Ninja. What was the point of giving him gold power if you were just gonna give him the power back?
Foolishness. This decision puts everyone in jeopardy.
See, even Garmadon agrees with me that this is foolish, but also it puts them in less jeopardy because guess what? Your son no longer has the golden power, which means he's no longer hunted down by the goddamn Overlord.
Young take too many risks. They should listen to their fathers.
I wonder that you say that because I 100% believe that you never listened to your father, Garmadon.
You'll rest easier.
As the protectors of this land, we don't have the luxury of taking a rest.
Well, that's just a sad life. Hey, Borg, nice to see you alive. Also, what the hell are you building?
He's, consumed at the moment.
You ate the Overlord? Well, the Overlord's not gonna like that.
He is alive only to use us. You will pay dearly.
Why do you care whether or not the Overlord's alive? I mean, I know he built you, but guess what? If the Overlord's dead, that means you guys can do whatever the fuck you want.
I remind you, you can always be reprogrammed.
Yo, Python was taking zero shit from the Ninjoid. He's like, you disobey, you will be reprogrammed. Oh, so Python did eat the Overlord. Why did you eat the Overlord?
Must you see me in my weakened state?
Then maybe how about we close the blinds? And also, how about you stop getting digested by Python? Python is gonna, accidentally eat you one of these times.
If the ninja hadn't interrupted the transference, I wouldn't look like this.
Wait, what? The ninjas made you look like that? I completely remember you being a lot more solid.
Finish Project Arcturus.
Forgive my
Wait a minute, is that a rocket ship? Why are you going to space? Wait a minute, the mega weapon, the golden weapons are up there. Well, that's definitely complicated. Hey, does this mean we're finally gonna explain to Lloyd what the fuck the mega weapon was?
It's the only way I can become the Golden Master.
Okay, chillax, Overlord. You don't have to be so sensitive.
No sign of Ninjroids in the toxic bogs.
Lloyd, while you're
Why would the first place you look is the toxic bogs? What purpose would Ninjoids have going to the toxic bogs?
Project Arcturus.
Hey, is that an image of Garmadon in the very top? Also, why is there an image of Garmadon? What does he have anything to do with it? Unless they were like, oh, this is what the Overlord would look like if he actually, reformed his body.
Cup Jester.
What's a jester?
I don't know.
How do you guys not know what a jester is? You guys been playing make-believe since the power's been out.
Arcturus. Long ago, didn't we face a Serpentine general by that name?
Yes, you guys did, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a book about it soon.
Indeed, we did, brother. They even named a celestial zodiac after him.
Ah, zodiacs. Because of all people's existence, honestly, I hate zodiac signs and anything that has zodiac. Honestly, they're cool, but honestly, don't take them to heart.
We're not sure how they are related.
What Ninjago's name is that?
It's an alarm, Garmadon. You do not have to put that much vocal into your goddamn voice. Or is they telling us with that much emphasis, Garmadon has no idea what the fuck technology is?
Facial recognition software picked up someone.
Hey, Ninjago actually pays attention to continuity still. The window's still broken. That's the first time I've ever seen a window broken. Legit, in Season 1, they broke a window, and guess what? It was magically repaired.
Only presume they're using Borg to build something.
But what?
Something evil and something dangerous. Oh, something that leads them into space. Why are you guys on the date? Aren't you guys supposed to be helping everyone find other people, or no?
Fear isn't a word where I come from.
Hey, look, it's Ninjago's favorite movie to play. Believe me, every time we go to the movie theaters in Ninjago, this movie is always playing, nothing else.
This is
baloney.
Could you please be quiet?
Wait a minute, aren't those the creators of Ninjago, or is that not in this episode? Because I definitely know they come up in like next season and they're in goddamn prison.
Hey, it wasn't my idea to go on a double date to decide between you.
Then whose idea was it? Please tell me it wasn't Miss Hoko. Please tell me you actually didn't get love advice from her. Nia, you know better.
Please turn off all phones and devices.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Poor robot. I definitely feel bad for this robot, because I definitely know what Nia's gonna do later in this episode.
But tell him not to engage. We can't let them know they're being followed.
This is Kai we're talking about. Kai is definitely gonna fail this assignment from like the get-go, isn't he?
Hottest snacks you got? Hotter than this?
Again, why is Lloyd the only one actually doing his job? They're supposed to be looking for Cyrus and Ninjoids. No one's doing that besides Lloyd.
Pixel.
He deserved that one.
We need you to follow, but not be spotted.
I'm a ninja. That's part of the job.
Pixel, again, this is Kai. He is definitely not going to listen to you. Also, Kai, you definitely know you're not going to listen to Pixel. Hey Kai, I would recommend, I don't know, focusing on the road before you crash into something or someone.
Kai! Can you hear me?
What the fuck? How did Kai do that? And also, how did you get onto the billboard?
I've taken control of the X1 remotely. You can't get rid of me that easily.
How did he get rid of you in the first place? I feel like I always skipped a scene between here and then. I'm like, I don't remember Kai trying to ever get rid of Pixel. Unless it like happened so fast and my mind just, completely blocked it out.
3 minutes.
Let's see if we can make it in 2.
See, this is why you don't allow the hot-headed ninjas to go on a stealth mission.
You can't control your team.
Have faith, brother.
He's ascending the mountain pass now.
Sensei Wu, I suggest you listen to your brother. Your brother is spitting some facts. You have no control over Kai, and Kai's not going to listen to you.
You'd better take over again.
Okay.
What was the point of, taking control over Kai if you were just giving it back? Can you not control it through this mountain range thingy?
This car is worth far more than you. I would not advise returning it with a scratch.
Noted.
I love that Pixel, threatened, hey, if you put a scratch or a dent in the car, you will have to pay for the damage. And I know you guys are goddamn broke. Well, whoops, you guys were easily found out. Good job, Kai.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Kai, how about you just press that stupid little button again and shoot the cannons and destroy them?
What are you doing?
Now that our plan's foiled, our only hope is to get you aboard that semi-truck to see what they are transporting.
I love how Pixel has zero trust in Kai. She's been, hacking this machine over and over again. Nice going, Pytho. You saw an avalanche. Also, good luck, Kai, trying to deal with all this. I feel so bad for Kai, but also, yeah, he deserves it. But yeah, he also has zero control of what he's doing. Pixel just, keeps hacking the machine and telling him what he's gonna do. And, Kai's I have no clue what I'm doing. Please, someone help. I think I'm getting kidnapped.
Keep your sunglasses close. They're also a receiver, so we can communicate.
Why are the sunglasses like walkie-talkies? How did you program them to do that?
Pixel? I'm sitting on a tanker of jet fuel, and I think I just lit the match.
Kai, to stop everyone from having a heart attack in this episode, how about you just jump off?
He needs to get off that tanker before it explodes.
Pixel.
Well, it's nice to see at least one person having common sense and actually worrying about the students and whether or not they're gonna get injured or not.
Hurry! Jump! Now!
Well, that doesn't look good. I have a bad feeling Kai ain't gonna make it out here alive. R.I.P. to Kai.
Kai, now is no time to fight.
How How long does it take this thing to explode? It's been a while. Ah, there it goes. It just needs a spark. Also, how has it not sparked up and exploded yet? Or before now? Why is it just now that it's finally just caught fire and ready to explode?
Loud and clear. Well, maybe not so clear in the...
Well, it's good to see that Kai is still alive.
They're stopping. This might be it. I have to be quiet so they don't find my perfect hiding spot.
Kai, how about you just shut up? If you just be quiet, they most likely won't find you. Now they have found you, and they're gonna most likely kill you. Or you know, Python's gonna eat people. And the person he's gonna eat is goddamn you.
Joel!
Joel?
Nia, don't force this robot to fall in love with you. Bad Nia.
Flasher 3000.
Like all boys, you can be reprogrammed.
Nia, this is why the reason everyone hates you in goddamn season 3, and they continue to hate you for the longest time, because you pulled them in this dumb love triangle, which wasn't really a love triangle, because one of the boys you didn't even like, and then you just, kept tugging them along. Honestly, either say you like one of them, or don't say you like either of them, and just continue being single. Thank you, robot, for leaving. I think this robot is the only person with brains in this goddamn episode.
Remember when we followed Garmadon back in time?
We did?
You don't remember, Lloyd.
Yeah, I'm on Laura's side. We did, because I completely blocked out that episode, because I believe it 100% not canon. Also, I love how Nia nodded her head. Nia, you have no memories of this. You weren't there.
Because when we returned to the present, it had been altered by what we had done in the past.
I remember, because I was there.
Yeah, we know, Garmadon. We know your entire stupid plans. And also, what changed? That's why I count that episode non-canon.
They were shot into space.
Yeah, good luck getting up there. I don't know how you're planning to do that.
How do you know Nindroids will be there?
Faith.
Was the lightning necessary after you said those words? I don't think it was.
Cute ninja. Well done, please.
Well, Pytho's definitely going to be eating good tonight. Also, RIP to Kai.
I don't get it. Where are they?
He said they would be here.
Check underground. They're most likely underground because the people who used to live here were goddamn snakes. Hey, look what we found. A goddamn rocket ship. Guess where it was? Underground. Like exactly where I said it would be.
All that power.
T-minus 30.
Well, that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign at all. I suggest all you need is to get the fuck out of there.
Everything in our power to make sure they don't reach those weapons.
Hey, I have a new plan. How about you guys just wait until they return to, either blast them out of space or, set an ambush instead of following them into goddamn space.
Zane's signal aboard that rocket ship, along with 4 other life forms.
Well, I hope the ninjas have fun in space in the next couple of episodes.
To see how far they'd go. Is this what you had in mind? How far? How far must they go?
Yo, Garmadon is completely pissed. But yeah, to be fair, he just got his fucking son back.
Come back safe to us, Ninja.
Yeah, hopefully they do come back safe. But yeah, I don't know what's in goddamn Ninjago space. All I know is what's in the ocean. And guess what? The ocean's completely goddamn terrifying. And, again...
Enter the Digiverse.
Hello, I'm Savannah Cassie, just here telling you that, guess what, we're watching more Ninjago. Let's get on to the show.
And erase the digital overlord for good.
I thought you said we needed the stolen hard drive to do that.
Yeah, but unfortunately we don't have time to go looking for the stolen hard drive in these episodes. But unfortunately we do have time to send you guys up to fucking space.
The capabilities of what Zane's powers truly allow us.
You know what would have been cool in this season? If they actually explained what Zane's power source can do. Because honestly, Zane's power source is just plot armor at this point.
And what is that?
A chance to enter remotely.
How? Just how? How is Zane allowed to do that? Is it because he's a robot, or does it have something to do with his power source? This is why we needed an episode explaining this.
It'll be too late to stop the Overlord from training his golden power.
Hey, how about you just, I don't know, hire someone to, hack the system and figure out where Lloyd is? It's only the two of you, and Pixel ain't doing shit.
And Technoblades, using my experimental technology, you could fight.
Well, Kai definitely didn't like hearing the word technology, and also experimental. You all are gonna die.
Him on his own turf, inside the Digiverse.
Well, that's a horrible plan. You never want to fight someone on their own turf. When you fight someone on their own turf, they know every little, spot to hide, every area to attack. You're completely doomed. You want to take the Overlord to your turf. But that means giving him a body, so I guess you guys have no chance.
What do you mean, inside the Digiverse?
He's somehow making your conscience go inside a video game. Like we saw in the, first episode where they explained that Borg was setting up a system in order to do that.
Weren't you listening? He's going to put us into the video game.
I know! I just wanted to hear it again.
I love how Jay's so excited for this trip, but yeah, he would be excited to be trapped inside a video game.
Mr. Borg, if anything were to happen to them inside the program...
They would die. If anything happened to them inside the program, they would 100% die unless they, have more than one life.
Multiple lives.
Yeah? Whoa!
It's not like that.
Well, at least this Digiverse is a lot corrupted than Prime Empire. At least Prime Empire gave people more than one chance to live. This one is just a pure death zone.
You see, Borg is holding out on us. He does have power.
Why do you guys care? Weren't you guys playing make-believe not that long ago? And also, how did you guys figure that out? You guys were playing make-believe.
Where's all the power coming from?
Probably from Lloyd, because it definitely looks like golden power.
Golden power? It's already begun. The Overlord has started the transference.
Well, RIP to Lloyd. Hopefully you live being sucked of all your power. Actually, if someone's able to suck someone else's powers from them entirely, could that person die, or are they just now powerless? Well, I guess when you suck golden energy out of a person, they just goddamn die, because Lloyd isn't looking quite well.
And I will escape this digital prison and become whole.
Hey, it's no one else's fault besides your own being trapped in this digital bush. You're the one that trapped yourself in here for some reason, and somehow you did it.
And nothing will stop me from becoming the Golden Master.
Just because you turn into the Golden Master doesn't mean you still have to worry about all the other ninjas and the senseis. Especially Garmadon. Garmadon would definitely murder you. Yo, the gold energy is turning back all the robots back on. Wait, oh no, the robots are turning back on. All the civilians need to run away again.
If he finds out our plan to use the techno-weapons remotely, the ninja won't stand a chance.
Something in my back of the mind telling me that he probably already knows.
They're already here. Initiate lockdown.
Yep, told you the Overlord knew. By the way, how did the Overlord know that they could do this? Was this just a hunch, or did it, I don't know, came into his mind hey, the ninjas can come into the Digiverse. I don't know how they could, but I know that they can, so I'm gonna send an army to destroy them.
Want to see your favorite shows again? You better get downstairs now!
Good job, Nia. You finally did something useful. You told the civilians to do something, and guess what? They listened to you. Guess what? You finally earned your leadership role.
This code travels through the heart of the mainframe. Follow it, and you'll find a glowing activation port. The Technoblades...
Well, at least we don't have to go on a stupid long side quest in order to find the activation point for the Digiverse.
The keys to activate the reboot and erase all corruption from the system.
Hey, maybe you should also tell the ninjas if they have time after defeating the Overlord. How about we figure out how the corruption even began?
Remember, I wrote the code, but he controls it. His turf, his rules.
But couldn't you, change the code in order to make the Overlord mad or destroy him that way, or does that not how it work?
I'll do my best to keep you hidden from here, but the longer you go unnoticed, the better chance you have to succeed.
Hey Borg, I hate to break it to you, buddy, but if the Overlord already, breaking down your, walls and stuff, he most likely knows where the ninjas are gonna be heading.
How do we know this is really gonna work and won't disintegrate us instantly?
I'm not sure. Let's see.
You see, this is why we love Borg. He does not give a fuck. He was like, oh, it can destroy you, whatever. Let's just test it out anyway.
See? I told you it wouldn't work.
Hey Kai, if you actually took the time and energy to look around your surroundings, you would realize, hey, guess what? It actually did work. Yeah, okay, I have to admit, this place is pretty cool. I also like how it's completely filled with code and stuff.
Ow! What was that for? Just testing the rules. First rule, Cole's a crybaby!
Jay, that was completely rude. Didn't you listen to what Borg said? You guys can actually die. If you guys can actually die in the Digiverse, that actually means you guys can actually get hurt.
We know we can still get hurt in the Digiverse. Let's stay on task.
Yeah, see, Jay? Even Zane's done with your BS.
Our favorite shows will continue!
Again, this is why I love the civilians of Ninjago.
He who holds the power has a tremendous obligation.
No, not the Commandant flashbacks. It's not his season to die. Also, Lloyd, your father's not dead.
He hasn't detected them yet.
Well, I definitely see something that definitely detects you guys. And also, I like how the Digiverse is partly just Ninjago filled with code.
Are you forgetting? We're in a video game!
Oh my god, it reminds me of the meme. Guys, he jumped! He jumped?!
You're wrong! Video games rule!
I would love to see if, this would end Ashley work. Well, then Jay would be the first to die. And I would just be like, well, Jay's dead. I guess R.I.P. to Jay.
That's just imagine it!
That's not gonna help some people here. Some people here have little to no imagination, Jay.
Huh? What's happening?
You gotta...
Kai turned into an airhead. That's probably karma.
With them, if the Overlord finds them in the system,
I knew it. I knew something was going to attack them sooner or later.
it's all over!
He's already found them.
Of course, the Overlord has found them, and to be fair, the Overlord probably knew from the beginning where they were going. If not, I don't know how he figured it out. But yeah, he does own realm to, the Technoverse, so maybe he could sense their, energy or whatnot.
Overlord? You mean when Lloyd defeated him in the ultimate battle?
It must be where the corruption all started.
How? Okay, so we do know the Overlord can never die. He can go into sort of a permanent sleep. So maybe he turned into a permanent sleep. And while Borg was building his building, the Overlord woke up and hacked the system.
Who's imagining this? I can't move my feet! Not me!
How do you guys step into quicksand in the Technoverse? Quicksand shouldn't exist in the Technoverse.
You can come into my world and get rid of me.
Yes, because you're the most annoying thing that could have happened to Ninjago.
They're being consumed by the corrupted program.
Then do something, Pixel. Hack the system or something. Or maybe, I don't know, help Nia and Borg. They definitely look like they need help. Damn, where's Garmadon when you need him? Oh, that's right, he's swimming to Ninjago. Garmadon, hurry up and swim to Ninjago already, please.
Go! These are my legs and my problem.
I'll try.
Nia, don't leave Borg to defend himself, please. Also, Pixel, do something.
Me closely. You need to bypass the main subnet and...
Why does Borg have to tell Pixel what she should be doing? Shouldn't Pixel already know what she needs to do?
Barely altered the corrupted code. Hurry, I can only resist him for so long.
Yo, Pixel finally got through the corrupted system. And don't you mean a second? You only survived for a second before you exploded, Pixel.
Doesn't mean I can't play the same game.
Haven't you been doing that from the beginning? Isn't that why you did the quicksand for the ninjas? Well, this does not look good. This does not look good at all.
I'll give you one chance to surrender.
Hey ninjas, I suggest you listen to Nia, cause guess what? You guys have Sensei Wu's memories, so you definitely know Nia can whip all you guys' asses. Oh, Nia Wolf Domino a Samurai X suit. Oh yes, you guys are completely goddamn screwed. Beat up Sensei Wu for me, Nia.
I climb when we can do this!
Hate to break it to you, Jay, but not everyone in your team can do that. Who I'm speaking about who can't do that? AKA Kai.
Kid plays way too many games.
Jay's right. Forget this.
I mean, you guys are both right. Jay does play too many video games. And also, work smarter, not harder. Unfortunately for Kai, Kai is definitely gonna die. So I suggest when he does try to do something, you guys help him out.
You can...
Wait a minute, I definitely recognize these vehicles. Are these the vehicles that they hacked into when, you know, the Overlord virus was attacking them in, like, what was it, the first or second episode?
Oh, gotcha! Let's get to the top! You mean bottom!
Zane, how were you able to catch Kai like that? I have a bunch of questions.
Protect the ninja!
No! Thank you, Pixel, for finally doing something. Also, just do something without taking orders. You have half Zane's heart. Be more human.
It's all up to you now!
Well, bye, Mr. Borg. Hey, Pixel, your dad just got kidnapped.
The reboot activation port!
Finally, they finally found the power source of where all the corruption began. Now they can finally hack it. Let's go.
It can't be that easy. Can it?
Well, I'm not gonna stand around to find out!
Well, Kai just jinxed everyone and this mission. Way to go, Kai. You never ask those type of questions, ever. Well, here comes the Overlord. I told you Kai would have jinxed it. I beg to differ, since you know you're a very weak villain.
He's blocked the reboot signal. We have to complete the circuit.
How are you planning to do that? Great, the Overlord's now an octopus. Hey guys, how about you guys use your imagination and, you know, blow him up?
Master Switch!
No! The ninja will be left behind in the program forever!
Pixel, you idiot! Why would you tell the villain of what's gonna happen if you turn off the Master Switch? Also, you guys probably should have hidden the Master Switch so no one could find it. Or only a couple of people knew where it was, but it's definitely hidden.
Just like they left me in the Devourer.
Hey, that's no one else's fault besides yourselves. You're the one that unleashed that creature. Deserved! That was so deserved! Also, hello, Garmadon. Definitely know that it's Garmadon. Also, how did you get back to Ninjago? Yo, Garmadon's back, and also I love the uniform.
But your oath! You said you'd never fight! When you took my son, all bets were off.
Python, I suggest you start running. I think Garmadon is definitely gonna 100% murder you. Yo, let's go. Come on, Garmadon. You can beat his ass. Well, goodbye, Python. Also, hello, Master Wu. How the fuck are you still alive? You were thrown out a window. This is why I love Garmadon. Garmadon can just, you know, casually run down a building with no hesitation.
Sorry, brother. It ends now. Sweet dreams.
Yo, Garmadon and Wu had to fight again, but this time Wu's evil and Garmadon's good. Also, Garmadon, beat the living shit out of your brother, please.
You are not alone.
I am not alone!
1. How does this work? Okay, so I'm gonna kind of explain it. Does it have something to do with the golden engine, the Overlord using it to bring it back to life? It's like, craving into like the Digiverse. This is why like Zane can hear him. By the way, is Zane the only person that can hear him? Because that's a little bit weird, but also not, since he is also a robot.
Always win, but they never give up.
Yo, Zane's Golden Ninja now? Oh no, Kai has to turn into a Golden Ninja. I definitely know where this plot is going. Someone give Kai a confidence boost or something.
You have the choice to reflect the light.
Wonderful and smart plan, Zane. Well, I definitely saw a hand coming out. That means the Overlord is definitely resurrected. RIP to the ninjas in the universe. Good luck dealing with that. Oh no, the Overlord has his body back. Well, you guys can defeat that. The Overlord is not menacing at all. Kai, for the love of God, you are last hope. Stand the fuck up. Ooh, well, that doesn't look good. Come on, Garmadon, stand up. Fight your brother. Punch him in the face. Is Kai dying? And also, what the hell? Yo, thank the Lords, Kai finally snapped out of it.
System reboot initiated.
And the Overlord is doomed. RIP to the Overlord. I hope I never have to see you again. Yo, the robots turned good again. Hey, robots, how do you help the civilians and kill all the Cybermen or the Ninjoids or the evil Ninjoids, not Zane? Why did the animation team thought that was okay? Every single time that we see someone experimented on and someone turned to Cybermen, when they get good again, they still have the mechanics on them. Why did Wu completely change attire?
Brother.
See, Garmadon still has his attire, so why was it only Sensei Wu? Why did they decide to do that? Also, thank the Lord you saved him, Sensei Wu.
Booted the system. Switch your power offline.
How do you know that they rebooted the system? Can you guys feel that?
Back! You're so much more than just Zane.
Still, what does that mean? It would have been cool if they did an episode explaining Zane and all his power sources, but it's just Zane just a brilliant machine and we never learn about him or what powers him or what the hell that means.
What about Lloyd?
Oh, he's fine, just a casual day of crawling through hellfire. Yeah, I kind of expected that much. Lloyd, you don't throw yourself in water, especially if you're super drained and really don't know how to swim. Never mind, just everyone in the fucking Garmadon family just likes to fake die when they land in water. Stop doing that!
Are you there? Do you read me?
No, he doesn't read you, because I believe he hasn't even swam to land yet. Give him a minute and he'll respond to you.
Where are you?
Dad? You're alive!
Of course he's alive! He knows how to swim!
Don't worry. We'll find him. And when we stop Pythor, all of this will be over.
Yeah, well, you better hurry up and do that. I have a bad feeling about Cyberborg being evil again. And the Overlord is alive. Of course he's alive.
32. Codename Arcturus.
Hello, this is a quick pause just to tell everyone here. If you like what you're watching, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and please leave a comment. Now let's get back to the reaction. Well, at least that shark knew when to get out of there. He was like, oh, I smell trouble. Never mind. Pythor, what are you wearing on your head? Is that a goddamn fishbowl? this will not work in real life. This shouldn't even work in cartoons. Also, you guys need a lot more balloons for that to happen, because guess what? The entire thing is submerged in water. Hey, Overlord, you mad you're wet? Well, we're sorry. It's not our fault you crashed into the goddamn ocean.
I can't do this alone anymore. As long as I have all this power.
Oh my god, they're back on the Dark Island. Also, again, like I said in my Season 2 reaction video, what the hell happened to the Dark Island? Because this is like the last time we ever go to the Dark Island. So again, what happened to it?
They'll never stop coming for me.
From here on out, we can't let anything separate us again.
Well, Lord, you are the Golden Ninja. Also, why are you here? Are you giving up your golden powers? I didn't know you could do that.
No dirt off my...
Again, how can Lloyd do this? I didn't know there was a reverse switch. I thought this was permanent. Them giving Lloyd a little bit of their power so he could turn into the Golden Ninja. Now Lloyd's just the Green Ninja. What was the point of giving him gold power if you were just gonna give him the power back?
Foolishness. This decision puts everyone in jeopardy.
See, even Garmadon agrees with me that this is foolish, but also it puts them in less jeopardy because guess what? His son no longer has the golden power, which means he's no longer hunted down by the goddamn Overlord.
Young take too many risks. They should listen to their fathers.
I wonder that you say that because I 100% believe that you never listened to your father, Garmadon.
You'll rest easier.
As the protectors of this land, we don't have the luxury of taking a rest.
Well, that's just a sad life. Hey, Borg, nice to see you alive. Also, what the hell are you building?
He's, consumed at the moment.
You ate the Overlord? Well, the Overlord's not gonna like that.
He is alive only to use us. You will pay dearly.
Why do you care whether or not the Overlord's alive? I mean, I know he built you, but guess what? If the Overlord's dead, that means you guys can do whatever the fuck you want.
I remind you, you can always be reprogrammed.
Yo, Python was taking zero shit from the Ninjoid. He's like, you disobey, you will be reprogrammed. Oh, so Python did eat the Overlord. Why did you eat the Overlord?
Men mustn't see me in my weakened state.
Then maybe how about we close the blinds? And also, how about you stop getting digested by Python? Python is gonna, accidentally eat you one of these times.
If the ninja hadn't interrupted the transference, I wouldn't look like this.
Wait, what? The ninjas made you look like that? I completely remember you being a lot more solid.
Finish Project Arcturus.
Forgive my
Wait a minute, is that a rocket ship? Why are you going to space? Wait a minute, the mega weapon, the golden weapons are up there. Well, that's definitely complicated. Hey, does this mean we're finally gonna explain to Lloyd what the fuck the mega weapon was?
It's the only way I can become the Golden Master.
Okay, chillax, Overlord. You don't have to be so sensitive.
No sign of Ninjroids in the toxic bogs.
Lloyd, while you're...
Why would the first place you look is the toxic bogs? What purpose would Ninjoids have going to the toxic bogs?
Project Arcturus.
Hey, is that an image of Garmadon in the very top? Also, why is there an image of Garmadon? What does he have anything to do with it? Unless they were like, oh, this is what the Overlord would look like if he actually, reformed his body.
Cup Jester.
What's a jester?
I don't know.
How do you guys not know what a jester is? You guys been playing make-believe since the power's been out.
Arcturus. Long ago, didn't we face a Serpentine general by that name?
Yes, you guys did, and I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a book about it soon.
Indeed, we did, brother. They even named a celestial zodiac after him.
Ah, zodiacs. Because of all people's existence, honestly, I hate zodiac signs and anything that has zodiac. Honestly, they're cool, but honestly, don't take them to heart.
We're not sure how they are related.
What Ninjago's name is that?
it's an alarm, Garmadon. You do not have to put that much vocal into your goddamn voice. Or is they like telling us with that much emphasis, like Garmadon has no idea what the fuck technology is?
Facial recognition software picked up someone.
Hey, Ninjago actually pays attention to continuity still. The window's still broken. That's the first time I've ever seen a window broken. Legit, in season 1 they broke a window and guess what? It was magically repaired.
Only presume they're using Borg to build something.
But what?
Something evil and something dangerous. Oh, you know, something that leads them into space. Why are you guys on the date? Aren't you guys supposed to be helping everyone find other people, or no?
Fear isn't a word where I come from.
Hey, look, it's Ninjago's favorite movie to play. Believe me, every time we go to the movie theaters in Ninjago, this movie is always playing, nothing else.
This is baloney. Could you please be quiet?
Wait a minute, aren't those the creators of Ninjago, or is that not in this episode? Because I definitely know they come up in like next season and they're in goddamn prison.
Hey, it wasn't my idea to go on a double date to decide between you.
Then whose idea was it? Please tell me it wasn't Miss Hoko. Please tell me you actually didn't get love advice from her. Nia, you know better.
Please turn off all phones and devices.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Poor robot. I definitely feel bad for this robot, because I definitely know what Nia's gonna do later in this episode.
But tell him not to engage. We can't let them know they're being followed.
This is Kai we're talking about. Kai is definitely gonna fail this assignment from like the get-go, isn't he?
Hottest snacks you got? Hotter than this?
Again, why is Lloyd the only one actually doing his job? They're supposed to be looking for Cyrus and Ninjroids. No one's doing that besides Lloyd.
Pixel.
He deserved that one.
We need you to follow, but not be spotted.
I'm a ninja. That's part of the job.
Pixel, again, this is Kai. He is definitely not going to listen to you. Also, Kai, you definitely know you're not going to listen to Pixel. Hey Kai, I would recommend, I don't know, focusing on the road before you crash into something or someone.
Kai! Can you hear me?
What the fuck? How did Kai do that? And also, how did you get onto the billboard?
I've taken control of the X1 remotely. You can't get rid of me that easily.
How did he get rid of you in the first place? I feel like I always skipped a scene between here and then. I'm like, I don't remember Kai trying to ever get rid of Pixel. Unless it like happened so fast and my mind just, you know, completely blocked it out.
3 minutes.
Let's see if we can make it in 2.
See, this is why you don't allow the hot-headed ninjas to go on a stealth mission.
You can't control your team.
Have faith, brother.
He's ascending the mountain pass now.
Sensei Wu, I suggest you listen to your brother. Your brother is spitting some facts. You have no control over Kai, and Kai's not going to listen to you.
You'd better take over again.
Okay.
What was the point of, you know, taking control over Kai if you were just giving it back? Can you not control it through this mountain range thingy?
This car is worth far more than you. I would not advise returning it with a scratch.
Noted.
I love that Pixel, like, threatened, like, hey, if you put a scratch or a dent in the car, you will have to pay for the damage. And I know you guys are goddamn broke. Well, whoops, you guys were easily found out. Good job, Kai.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Kai, how about you just press that stupid little button again and shoot the cannons and destroy them?
What are you doing?
Now that our plan's foiled, our only hope is to get you aboard that semi-truck to see what they are transporting.
I love how Pixel has zero trust in Kai. She's been, like, hacking this machine over and over again. Nice going, Pytho. You started an avalanche. Also, good luck, Kai, trying to deal with all this. I feel so bad for Kai, but also, yeah, he deserves it. But yeah, he also has zero control of what he's doing. Pixel just, like, keeps hacking the machine and telling him what he's gonna do. And like Kai's like, I have no clue what I'm doing. Please, someone help. I think I'm getting kidnapped.
Keep your sunglasses close. They're also a receiver, so we can communicate.
Why are the sunglasses like walkie-talkies? How did you program them to do that?
Pixel? I'm sitting on a tanker of jet fuel, and I think I just lit the match.
Kai, to stop everyone from having a heart attack in this episode, how about you just jump off?
Needs to get off that tanker before it explodes.
Pixel.
Well, it's nice to see at least one person having common sense and actually worrying about the students and whether or not they're gonna get injured or not.
Hurry! Jump! Now!
Well, that doesn't look good. I have a bad feeling Kai ain't gonna make it out here alive. R.I.P. to Kai.
Kai, now is no time to fight.
How long does it take this thing to explode? It's been a while. Ah, there it goes. It just needs a spark. Also, how has it not sparked up and exploded yet? Or before now? Why is it just now that it's finally just caught fire and ready to explode?
Loud and clear. Well, maybe not so clear in the...
Well, it's good to see that Kai is still alive.
They're stopping. This might be it. I have to be quiet so they don't find my perfect hiding spot.
Kai, how about you just shut up? If you just be quiet, they most likely won't find you. Now they have found you, and they're gonna most likely kill you. Or Pytho's gonna eat people. And if the person he's gonna eat is goddamn you.
Joel!
Joel?
Nia, don't force this robot to fall in love with you. Bad Nia.
Flasher 3000.
Like all boys, you can be reprogrammed.
Nia, this is why the reason everyone hates you in goddamn season 3, and they continue to hate you for the longest time, because you pulled them in this dumb love triangle, which wasn't really a love triangle, because one of the boys you didn't even like, and then you just, kept tugging them along. Honestly, either say you like one of them, or don't say you like either of them, and just continue being single. Thank you, robot, for leaving. I think this robot is the only person with brains in this goddamn episode.
Remember when we followed Garmadon back in time?
We did?
You don't remember, Lloyd.
Yeah, I'm on Laura's side. We did, because I completely blocked out that episode because I believe it 100% not canon. Also, I love how Nia nodded her head. Nia, you have no memories of this. You weren't there.
Because when we returned to the present, it had been altered by what we had done in the past.
I remember because I was there.
Yeah, we know, Gamadon. We know your entire stupid plans. And also, what changed? That's why I count that episode non-canon.
They were shot into
space.
Yeah, good luck getting up there. I don't know how you're planning to do that.
How do you know Nindroids will be there?
Faith.
Was the lightning necessary after you said those words? I don't think it was.
Cute ninja. Well done, please.
Well, Pytho is definitely going to be eating good tonight. Also, R.I.P. to Kai.
I don't get it. Where are they?
He said they would be here.
Check underground. They're most likely underground because the people who used to live here were goddamn snakes. Hey, look what we found. A goddamn rocket ship. Guess where it was? Underground. Like exactly where I said it would be.
All that power,
T-minus 30.
Well, that's not a good sign. That's not a good sign at all. I suggest all you need is to get the fuck out of there.
Everything in our power to make sure they don't reach those weapons.
Hey, I have a new plan. How about you guys just wait until they return to, either blast them out of space or, set an ambush instead of following them into goddamn space.
Zane's signal aboard that rocket ship, along with 4 other life forms.
Well, I hope the ninjas have fun in space in the next couple of episodes.
to see how far they'd go. Is this what you had in mind? How far? How far must they go?
Yo, Garmadon is completely pissed. But yeah, to be fair, he just got his fucking son back.
Come back safe to us, Ninja.
Yeah, hopefully they do come back safe. But yeah, I don't know what's in goddamn Ninjago space. All I know is what's in the ocean. And guess what? The ocean's completely goddamn terrifying.
Episode 33, The Void.
Hello, I'm Savannah Cassie, just here telling you, guess what? We're finally on the last 2 episodes of goddamn Season 3. And next time you see me, it'll be Season 3. I don't know when I'll post it, because by the time this will be out, I'll be in Hawaii. So let's see how my schedule is. Now, on to the reaction. I love how they're gonna spend the entire episode in goddamn space. And guess what? The next episode is the final battle. Oh, they're gonna cram so much stuff into the final battle, aren't they?
Ever or what? Where are you? We're trapped in space and you... Where did you go?
What? Did I miss an episode? Why does this line always start like this? And I'm over here super confused. Unless he's talking about his mindset. Like, where did Jay's mindset go?
Only Fritz Donegan gets to enjoy.
Fritz is from a comic book, dude. This is real.
Well, you...
Yeah, no duh, it's not real. It's from a comic book. I think Jay definitely knows that. Well, hopefully Jay definitely knows about that.
Got me hooked on the character. Would you lighten up and not step on my dreams of being a real starfarer just yet?
Hey Jay, I hate to break it to you, but I'm pretty sure you have more pressing matters to attend to.
You have to find a way to take control of the ship.
Oh, that's easy. Just send Zane out. Zane's able to breathe outside without no oxygen.
If they get the golden weapons back to the Overlord, Ninjago doesn't stand much of a chance.
And I'm pretty sure Ninjago will be there when you get back. Ninjago is quite a sturdy city.
But there's no access.
Bye, Lloyd.
Bank serve correct. Space has a way of taking one's breath away.
Yes. Yes, it does. And also, just use Zane. Zane's a robot.
Delta V type.
Hey, Ninjoids. How's your time in space? You enjoying it? Well, I hope that doesn't last long. Why did you fly all the way to activate it? Shouldn't the closest person done that?
Attach.
I'm a ninja, not an astronaut. What does that mean?
It means you guys are going to be drifting off into space while the other people are getting the golden weapons. Not that hard to understand, Kai.
A portion of the ship we are currently stationed will soon detach, and we will be abandoned in space with it.
Hey, quick question. If this part of the rocket ship is supposed to be detached and forever, get lost in space, why is there a computer in it?
Hi? Anyone? Can you read me?
Ah, that's why it has a computer, for the goddamn plot.
We read you loud and clear.
Good to hear you.
Of course they're alive. They just ejected themselves into space.
Near the front of the ship is an A2 storage compartment. Inside are emergency spacesuits.
You talk like that's an easy task. They're all the way in the back of the airship. I don't think even Zane could survive that.
That will be a doozy. We can't get into spacesuits unless we go outside.
Poor Lloyd. He's just getting, tossed around in this airship.
Problem is, we can't go outside without the spacesuits. Any other suggestions?
Zane! How do you guys keep forgetting that Zane's a Ninjoid and he doesn't need air?
Through this, what chance do we have of getting them home?
Little to no chance, unless they steal the goddamn rocket ship away from the Ninjoids.
We could really use some encouraging words right about now.
Yeah, Sensei Gamadon, don't you know better? Your family and his friends are in goddamn space. Lighten up your goddamn sour mood.
You cannot change your circumstances. Change yourself.
That makes little to no sense, Sensei Wu. They can't magically change themselves into breathing goddamn no oxygen.
But we don't have a while! Zane!
I love how, Jay's the only one freaking out here, which is, fair. And also, then there's Lloyd, who's, just casually floating through space, not giving a fuck.
You're the only one who can survive outside the ship.
She's right. I'm the only one who doesn't need oxygen.
Thank you, Pixel, for finally bringing that up. And Zane, you should have figured that out a long while ago.
I must go alone.
Well, see you in a few, Zane. Hopefully you don't die. Zane, you're so lucky that fire hose was right there, or you would have 100% been lost to space.
Boosters.
Zane, what are you doing? Are you trying to get yourself caught?
No!
You know what? Fair. This is what happens when you be an idiot, Zane. I like how they're all watching Zane's life force flying away and they're all looking at each other like, well, we're doomed. Come on, Zane, you can do it. I believe in you. There you go. You finally figured it out. Also, would this actually work? Why would you make the code so easy to get into? I like how Zane tried like a million codes before he even tried 1, 2, 3. Hey look, it's the new ninja suits. I mean, not really new ninja suits, they only use in space, but it's the new ninja space suits.
Come on, Zane. Where are you?
I'll give him a minute. He's doing his best. Well, RIP to the ninjas. Hopefully you guys got out of there.
We made it!
Yay, the ninjas are alive. I love how Garmadon was super void, and then it's like his son's voice. It's like, oh, by the way, we're alive. And Garmadon's like, yeah, I knew that you guys could make it. I had 0 doubts in your ability.
You know what's also ahead? A desolate void of nothingness. If any one of us falls off...
Someone is definitely gonna get lost in space.
We'll take it slow. Together.
Well, that definitely isn't a good sign. I suggest you all hang on.
When they find out we've stowed away on board. They're ninjroids, Nimrod. They don't have expressions.
Of course, they have access to the comm suits. They're from the spacesuits. And also, shouldn't you guys, I don't know, help the ninjas out and, you know, block that access? Or can you guys not do that?
Zane has expressions. Zane's not...
Well, that android wasn't happy that you guys insulted them. Now you guys will all die.
Like them. Do we really have to go over this right now?
Yes, you do, because there isn't really much else to do.
They must be getting help. We'll track down who's aiding them.
Yeah, no doubt they're getting help. And also, you do realize they could do this by themselves. They don't really need help. They have a ninjroid with them.
For a surprise attack? Look out!
Well, now I know someone is definitely gonna die.
Not Jay!
I love how Jay's kind of like in his element. He's just like being in his own little world on top of this rocket ship.
I come from...
Oh, man. I'm sorry for introducing him to that.
Hey, don't apologize. Now that you're aged up, at least the ninjas actually want to look at your comic books and not thinking comic books are just for dumb little kids.
If we can't change our circumstances, that's one way to change yourself.
So just change your mindset instead of being, you know, mopey teenagers who think they're gonna goddamn die.
Fire!
How does Kai's fire power even work? You're in goddamn space. Hey Lloyd, that shield is quite useful, but how about you don't just put it around yourself? How about you put it around everyone else too, while they're, you know, blasting away the ninjas? Because you can't seem to be capable of doing that yourself.
Hope we didn't need that.
Hey Cole, if you know nothing about ship or ship mechanics, how about you don't rip out ship parts? You probably definitely did need that. Cole, why would you use spinjitzu in space? Don't you know any better?
Use our spinjitzu in zero gravity. There's too little resistance.
Yeah, no doubt. We just learned the consequences of what would happen. Is anyone here gonna goddamn help Cole out or no?
Too little? I'd say the resistance is a bit more than we can handle at the moment.
Well, the resistance would probably be less if you actually use your golden green energy power and blast a couple people. Someone here, please help Cole out. He's floating away. Are you guys just gonna leave a man behind? I thought you ninjas didn't do that.
Hey, don't let Cole get away!
Why are you telling Jay to do it? Any of you guys could do it.
Fritz coming into the rescue!
Well, there goes Jay, finally going to save Cole's life.
I owe you one. Okay, stay away from Nia. Maybe a different one.
Cole, I would be very careful what you just said. Jay could easily, I don't know, let you go.
The golden weapons. Prepare for entry.
By the way, I have a bunch of questions. How did the golden weapons land on a comet? I would get it if it's a planet, but it landed on a moving, flying comet.
But take us through the comet's tail. General, the comet...
Oh, he's trying to get rid of the ninjas. That's a smart way to get rid of ninjas, but also a dumb way, because then you have no right to get home.
Focus on the task at hand. Sensei, I'm getting interference. I can't hear you.
Well, goodbye, since it ruined everyone's help. You guys were wonderful help.
Asteroids.
Well, I suggest you all duck and cover and brace for impact.
But we have to warn them about what else is on that comet.
Yeah. What? What is on this dumb little comet? And can you, I don't know, warn them earlier when you had communications? Or did it, I don't know, slip your mind?
We're not alone either.
Oh, don't worry. You guys can actually take on these guys. You guys have, like, all of Ninjago's power back up, which means you have all the robots to handle your dirty work.
The entire building. This place.
I like how the Overlord is like, no, the ninjas can't see me at my weakened space. It'll diminish their views on me. And then he's just like, you know, in this thing.
Have everything you can.
Hey, how about you tell Pixel to call one of her security droids to deal with these guys? You guys still have control over the city, you know that, right?
We'll rise on their return.
Yo, the Overlord's finally getting his form back? Finally, it took you forever.
Oh, no. Not until we get the ninja home safe. We must get back in contact.
This entire team definitely needs to go through a course of how to goddamn whisper.
We need to find somewhere we can't be found.
I know just the place.
No, you do not, Garmadon.
They found us!
Yeah, it wasn't that hard, especially when you're talking so loud.
Now we'll never get out of here!
Leave that to me.
Thank you, Pixel, for finally doing what I've been screaming at you to do from the beginning. Also, I think I watched a little bit too much Ninjago, because I'm just screaming at the characters to do the things that they can't goddamn do.
I hope the city can survive without us.
So too the ninja.
Ninjago City will be fine without either of you. You guys have abandoned the city so many times in these goddamn seasons. How? Just how are you guys even alive?
We survived!
Yeah, I'm as shocked as you guys are.
Wow! Anyone! Maybe the others didn't make it.
What do you mean by that, Kai? You have no idea what's going on with Ru and the others. You don't know that they were attacked. Or maybe you do. Maybe you're secretly a spy. Wow, the Ninjas didn't even try to land the ship. You guys realize you have to get back home. How are you planning to do that?
Let's take the ship before they get back. Oh, they took the launch key!
Hotwire the rocket. Oh wait, can you even hotwire the rocket to begin with? I'm pretty sure someone could hotwire this rocket. I'm pretty sure Zane could. Ask Zane if he knows how to do it.
Telling me this entire ship starts up with a simple little key? Come on.
Yeah, same thought here.
Tell me one of you knows how to hotwire this thing. Hey guys, come.
Zane could probably figure it out. He's a robot. All he has to do is download the blueprints in his goddamn mind.
Looks like they left tracks to follow.
Well, don't go after them. Wait for them on the ship and then set an ambush and take the key. Work smarter, not harder, idiots.
Hey, Zane, you're squeezing my arm!
I thought that was the accelerator.
Why did you all cram yourselves in this tiny little vehicle? Half of you guys could stay at the ship and wait for those robots to come so you guys can set an ambush.
And there's the key!
One question, how and why did the golden weapons mold together?
Shiny. No, don't.
Well, there goes another victim for the golden weapons. By the way, people who, disappear after touching all the golden weapons at once, where the hell do they go?
Oh.
You know what? The only smart response I've ever seen the Ninjoids ever have.
The Overlord can withstand the power of all the weapons combined.
And the first Ninja Master before he died. And also Garmadon, back when he had, all 4 of his arms. I don't know if he could do it now. Maybe he could if he, tried really hard.
Look at that! Can you believe it? It's an extraterrestrial life form!
I love how Jay's so excited to see this bug that lives on this goddamn planet.
It's a bug, and it's not what's important right now. Oh, there's so much we could learn from it. So much we could teach it.
Please tell me you're not gonna bring this bug back home. Jay, have you seen 0 horror movies?
The alien life.
I hate to break it to you guys, but this place is not secure. The Overlord already knows about this place. Pick a different place.
Ninjago, it most likely came from the same comet you're on.
Again, back when they had communication before they entered the, comet's atmosphere, why do you not tell them about the dangers of this goddamn meteor?
These are metal alloys.
They tickle.
Hey, if I saw a bunch of creatures trying to swarm around me and crawl on me, I would freak the fuck out and try to kill them all at once. How are you guys not freaked out?
I'm in contact with the parasites. They eat through metal!
Well, I know how Zane's gonna die.
They're eating through my exoskeleton!
Bad glowing!
Yeah, this is probably the worst time to ever be a goddamn Ninjoid. Oh wait, the ninjas are on the planet. They can use their spinjitzu or their elemental powers to kill off all these bugs. Hey ninjas, is stealing all the golden weapons. Are you gonna do something about it?
Any ideas, guys?
Space! Why did we come to space?
First question answered. You guys use your elemental powers or spinjitzu. Second, I don't know why you guys came to space at the last 2 episodes. Ask the writers of goddamn Ninjago.
What do you mean? This is just like the Star Team. Come on, I've got an idea.
Hate to break it to you, this is nothing like the Star Team. The Star Team just tried to eat through wood. They weren't trying to eat you too. Wait a second. They did buy coal, so maybe they were cannibals as well. But who knows? All these Ninjoids are horrible shooters. You guys need lessons.
Well, they're a weapon.
Actually, they're a little bit of both. The menaces, and you can use them as a weapon. Nice, they're using the star teeth to attack the Ninjoids. But nice going, ninjas.
What?
I love how the Ninjoids are slowly gaining personality. By the way, how are the Ninjoids slowly gaining personality? Huh, nice flip. Honestly, I have nothing to say. I'm just trying to pad out time. Thank the Lord, the ninjas are actually doing something. Should have Zane been vaporized, but I'm guessing because he touched the rope, not the golden stuff, that's why he wasn't vaporized, but also still.
I got it! Let's get out of here! Ninjago!
Thank the Lords they finally got the key. Also, you guys should definitely cut the rope, which is, letting them drag the golden weapon, so that could be lost as well.
The rocket!
And the ship is completely destroyed. Of course it is. And the Ninjago's got the mega weapon. RIP the ninjas, they are definitely gonna die.
We failed. I repeat, they got the golden weapons.
Well, at least we know that we're finally gonna see the Overlord on the final episode.
We're not coming home.
What do you mean you guys aren't coming home? Does this mean you guys are forever just lost in space until those bugs eat you and tail hold into your suit?
The Titanium Ninja.
Finally, the last episode. Now let's see if the ninjas can get home and destroy the Overlord. Or, beat him or whatever the hell they do with the Overlord. Now, I must quickly remind you to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification, and please leave a goddamn comment. Well, there are the Ninjagoids flying into space, hitting Earth's atmosphere. Wait a second. Wouldn't they burn up if they hit Earth's atmosphere? Maybe the day isn't lost. Oh, never mind. I had too much hope for this show. Hey, Overlord, how you doing? You're looking a lot better now.
They melted down the golden weapons.
Yeah.
Wait a second, what are you doing with the golden weapons, Overlord?
Yes, the golden armor will be ready for your evil bidding, my dark lordship.
Wait, golden armor? What are you gonna use the golden armor for? Why do you need it?
What use is it now that Project Arcturus is completed?
How about the fact that he's the smartest man alive and, I don't know, could definitely reverse what you've done?
The golden master.
Oh, Overlord, what in the bloody hell are you even building?
You're releasing me? But what have you done?
You idiots, why would you release the smartest man alive? Now he's definitely gonna plot his revenge on you guys.
Ninjago fall and bow to a new master.
Good luck with that. Ninjago people in his city is very resilient to doing exactly that.
Down.
How can I stop this?
Yeah, I have the same question here.
Now is not the time for that. Can't I care for both of you? Now,
She is right, Now is definitely not the time to deal with your stupid goddamn love triangle.
I should have never given up my golden power. We could have all been home.
Well, that is a true statement. Also, would the Overlord even capture Lloyd again? Because to be fair, he said the transference wasn't complete. Now he has a body, so I guess it would just take a lot more time for his body to come back. So what would the point of trying to capture Lloyd be?
You must trust your friends. Trust yourself.
They've returned with...
I don't know how trust is going to help them get out of this position, Garmadon. Also, Misoko, are you okay over there? You haven't blinked in a hot minute.
What about your green power, Lloyd?
It's too far. He'd never be able to keep his focus that long.
I mean, it still is idea if you have Zero.
But we can make one. Arcturus may not fly, but she'll give us all the metal we need. And
oh, a plan that actually works. Good job, Lloyd.
Well, spacecraft. Hey, this could actually work.
Well, now that everyone's assigned duties, let's hurry up and goddamn build a rocket. Ninjago City is under attack. And the ninjas have finally blasted off to go goddamn save the city. Good luck, ninjas.
what is this now? Hasn't Ninjago suffered enough already?
No, it has not. No, this is only season 3. You have multiple seasons to go through where you guys keep going through life and not giving a shit. Nice to see that the Overlord is going all out with his spider theme motif.
Power source has reached critical mass. It appears my unlimited energy is in fact limited.
How? How is his power source limited? This is why we definitely needed an episode all about Zane.
Like, it's gonna blow up?
Don't worry about me. I must use my power to hold our vessel together.
Well, RIP to all the ninjas, especially Zane. Also Zane, stop being so suicidal.
Just enough there, we can now support our elemental shields. Let's try, guys!
Elemental shields? Where in the bloody hell did you guys get those?
I had to warn them, Junior. This time, it is their fight to lose.
You guys didn't try hard enough. You guys told them 1,000 centuries ago and then buried your knowledge.
It's the ninja!
Hey ninjas, welcome home. It's nice to see you guys have this power and then never use it again.
They've returned? But how? If that...
Well, it's time for me to use that scene every single time I have a question about Ninjago or when stuff doesn't make sense about goddamn Ninjago. How in the bloody hell are you moving Ninjago?
Zane, you're next.
Don't worry.
Well, it's nice to see that the machines have come to save the day.
City? That's not a city. That's an impenetrable fortress.
Behind.
Well, ninjas, good luck, repairing all of Ninjago. Legit. The Overlord moved every single building. How did you do that? I know you have the golden weapons, but still, how?
Have found refuge within the Temple of Fortitude, here in the city.
Hey yo, Pixel, your dad's alive. Also, Cyrus, how did you hack into this machinery?
The first Spinjitzu master.
It has a sacred seal of protection that can resist the golden power.
Well, ain't that ironic? And also goddamn convenient.
Alive, I think I have a device that could defeat him.
Then we have to get...
See, I told you, Overlord, you should not have left this man to still be alive.
Is that wall getting higher?
How? Just how? By the way, there's no way of repairing this, right?
It's just like the Digiverse. His turf, his rules.
I hate to break it to you, but that still makes little to no sense.
Nia's down!
Well, bye, Nia. Hopefully you get out of this. Hey, how about you guys go send Pixel to, goddamn help her, even though she's completely useless. A lot like Nia.
Bradley Boulevard and
somewhere.
Well, there goes all the ninjas' machinery. Good luck, you guys are all doomed. Is that Spinjitzu? When did you learn to do Spinjitzu, Overlord? By the way, must mention, this is probably the longest time anyone has ever done Spinjitzu before.
Activate the shield!
Wait, activate the shield. Shouldn't the shield already be activated? The Overlord got trapped out of his own sacred spot. How does it feel, Overlord?
You kick like a little girl.
Oh, yeah?
Nia, how are you this weak? You've been training non-stop, unless, being a samurai, you stopped training because you thought, the machinery could do all your hard labor?
You had a weapon that could stop him?
I do. It's my most protected secret.
What? I like to think that Cyrus Borg's idea was an idea, and then they realized, we don't know how to stop the Overlord. Cyrus Borg does this.
Shrinks your waistline, but miniaturizes you as well.
So your best idea was to make a shrinking pill. Why do you have this, Cyrus Borg?
Both of us were on the same team.
Hey, yeah, old timers, mind ping?
Yeah, me and Jay have the same mindset. There are more pressing issues to deal with besides you guys remembering about the past. Good job, Nia. You finally got out of there. By the way, I suggest once you get back to wherever the hell you are, you start training, because you definitely 100% need it.
Lord Stone Warriors used this against the first Spinjitzu master. I see no reason why we can't use it against those exact same powers.
Quick question, how are you going to accomplish that? And second question, why are these things here? I know that they were here because it was the Overlord's fortress, but still, why?
Here, you take it.
No, you are vital to this mission.
Zane, what are you doing? You're a ninja. She is not. You definitely need that protection if you're going against the Overlord.
Hey,
And now the ninjas are invincible against the Overlord. Let's go.
I don't believe it! The armor's working!
Yeah, me and you both, Cole.
Then attack.
That is one humongous web. Well, good luck, ninjas, at getting on top of that.
We have to save the people!
We have to get the senses close!
Hey, I know a plan to split up the team. Or call Ania. I don't know where the hell she is, but guess what? She could probably help.
Follow me!
The snakes are on our side?
Yo, the Summer Team finally did something. Thank the Lord. I thought they were gonna be completely irrelevant. Python, why did you eat the pill? Couldn't you just, I don't know, whacked it out of the air or something?
What's happening to me?
And now Python is small. Well, good luck catching him. It won't be really that hard to do.
The armor! Why isn't it working?
We can't.
I don't know. I have no clue. Ask the writers of goddamn Ninjago.
Support me, friends, for one last time.
Zane, what are you doing? How about someone here goddamn stop him?
Let my friends go!
Hey Zane, I know you're trying to save, the city and your friends, but isn't this a little bit too much?
Survival chance is zero!
Hate to break it to you, Overlord, but his plan isn't to survive. His plan is to turn himself into a goddamn bomb. Well, hey, you guys gotta give Zane some credit. At least it's goddamn walking.
It's not letting go!
His heart! It's reaching critical mass! If his heart overloads, he'll blow!
Hate to break it to you, but Zane's well aware. I'm pretty sure that is his goddamn plan.
We have to get out of here, now!
No, we do not. What we have to do is help Zane. Zane's dying. No, Zane is not allowed to die, especially like this. He is not allowed to die. Well, Zane did it. He defeated the Overlord.
Then, a ninjroid named Zane saved us all.
No, not the funeral. Why is this so sad? Poor Zane. He deserved a lot better.
You, the Titanium Ninja.
Yo, Zane got his own statue. And hey, Titanium Ninja. That's the name of this episode.
Oh, what happens after this?
I don't know. And I don't care. Today's about Zane.
Yo, this is so heartbreaking.
One wondered what powered Zane. I don't know if we'll ever know, but I'd like to think it was brotherhood.
I don't think that's it. And also, I would love to figure out what powers Zane, but unfortunately, we will never get the answer to that.
He'll always be one of us.
Yo, is that Snow? Aw, that's so cute. And also super, super sad.
You are vital to me.
Oh, it's this scene. By the way, I 100% believe they should have cut off this scene and just made the next episode us realizing, hey, Zane's alive. Because then it leaves a lot of holes of like, hey, Zane's alive and Pixel knows it, but why did not Pixel tell anyone else?
Are we compatible now?
You two are always compatible. And that was